We need silence for that. Because you gotta let the penny drop. Do men forgive cheating? What's your experience as a man? Do you forgive your woman when she cheats? Have you forgiven one? Women, how many times have you cheated and have you ever been forgiven? Could be a boyfriend, could have been a husband. You know what I mean? All of that. Was it in high school? Did it happen later on in life? Whatever the situation, please feel free to share. And of course, if it's your birthday as well, do the right thing. Send us a message. Voice note line is 074 9407 992. We would like to know, if someone in your life is celebrating your birthday, because we want to celebrate with you. We love birthdays on the show. We really, really do. We're rocking, we're real, and we're relevant. It's Massive Metro. Sahamba Pants.
My name is Getato Malamu, entrepreneur, everything that does the best. And you're listening to Massive Metro.
Massive Mornings is serving up weekdays. Hashtag fill up with goodness with weekdays.
Dr. Maniki Malabo and Dr. Richie Ashruku bring you nourishment for the soul every week with Sunday Circle Live on
I was load shed yesterday
Massive
for a couple of hours.
Google Play and the Apple App Store and listen in from 9 to 12 p.m. for ministry, motivation, and a whole lot of Massive every Sunday. The show crosses over to Dr. Richie's Wisdom Center to plug in live to his weekly Sunday sermon. It's
did you see that terrible video of
every
AKA?
Sunday on Massive Metro with Sunday Circle Live from 9 to 12 p.m. Massive Metro.
He was performing in the Northwest and he tried to jump into the crowd and he hurt himself and so he continued to perform. You even see him wipe his tears. I cringed. I cringed so much because I was like, there's this love-hate between fans and celebrities. And we get gassed up because of social media, but in real life,
that's not what's happening.
They don't fuck with you.
Yeah, don't.
Because you know what? Hauka was asking me. He was asking me why don't people react to stars here?
Who says that?
Hauka, which is a conversation I've also had with many other people. And I said because they don't really like celebrities.
No, it's not that they don't like celebrities. There's no celebrity culture. Why do people keep believing that there's a culture like that? The culture doesn't exist.
Why would you move? You know that person is gonna hurt themselves. You could have killed that person. Social media. Do you get what I mean? People are mean, Penny.
But that's why you must never believe the hype.
So you think because you're a public
that's so
figure and you do stuff for the public.
No, don't do stuff for the public.
But that's the job. That's the job, irrespective whether you do it for them or not. At the end of the day, your music,
guys.
At the end of the day, your music goes to them.
You're gonna get
the selfies they ask you for. So you genuinely believe it. It's and it's not just a celebrity and fan thing. Even your own friends do that. People are mean.
You have to separate.
People are so mean.
You have to separate. You have to draw the line. You have to know. You have to know that this is life, and that's the work that I do.
But what I'm saying to you is, even outside of being a celebrity, people are just generally mean. Because even your own friends will do something like that to you. That's my point of the conversation. That I cringed because the fundamental thing is people are mean.
I always say they don't pay anyone enough in this country to see themselves like that. We are not at that level. We haven't been.
Fucking mean,
don't. Yo, that's like my heart
saying. You can hear this guy saying, that was disgusting.
Yeah. That's why.
But then you get people that will argue but he's an asshole. That's how he is. He smacks fans. He does it's just such a catch-22. But it was sad to watch. I added on my bookmark so that I could show you.
All right, it's Massive Metro in the morning. Shucks. Okay. Come on, Moth. You want to break my heart on a Monday morning. Anyway, welcome to the show. Let's take a look at what's happening in the world of newspapers, birthdays, today in history, Black History moments. We need those moments, please. The other day we forgot Robert Sabu's birthday. My heart's still sore. But we were gonna have to fix it because it was Robert Sabu's birthday the other day. But right now, it's time for us to talk about whose birthday is it today? Daniel Rotten Craig, born the 2nd of March 1968, is an English actor. Is that Mr. 007?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That is Mr. 007. Okay, so made his film debut in the drama The Power of One in 1992. So he's appeared in films like A Kid in the King Arthur's Court. So think of all the English shows, okay? And Craig achieved international fame when he began starring as James Bond in the eponymous film series James Bond, taking over from Pierce Brosnan, beginning with Casino Royale in 2006. And it earned him a nomination for a BAFTA Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role. So he's done Quantum Solace in 2008 and Skyfall in 2012. And which ranks as the highest series grossing. And of course, Spectre in 2015. If you're a Bond film lover, you'll know that There's No Time to Die is coming up in 2020. And Gamo said, yes, me and my daddy are going to be happy because they're all Bond fans. I'm Money Penny from James Bond, by the way, just in case you didn't know. But that's that. Who else's birthday is it today? Christopher Anthony John Martin. Is this my Chris? Oh, do you guys know I have a relationship with Chris Martin? Did I not tell you about it? I'm the reason why
In your head.
him and Gwyneth Paltrow broke up. No. Do you want me to show you pictures of me and Chris?
It's just a picture. Just a picture, a fan moment for you.
No, Chris and I chat all the time. We met during Global Citizen, darling.
Look go by the screenshots.
Okay, fine. I mean, I don't want international drama. That's why our
Lol.
relationship is private.
Lol, that all the
Oh,
focus said.
Chris, darling, happy birthday, sweetheart. Oh, British singer, songwriter, musician, and record producer, philanthropist. He is the lead singer and co-founder of rock band Coldplay. Martin, along with other Coldplay members, achieved worldwide fame with the release of the band song Yellow in 2000, a song that also earned the band their first Grammy Award nomination and the Grammy Award for Best Rock Song. I mean, come on, there is just no way you can't love Chris Martin. Are we going to play him this song with Casper? Yes, from Global Citizen. Oh, Global Citizen, my highlight of Global Citizen was meeting Chris Martin. I mean, I know you all wanted to see Beyonce, but Chris and I really had a connection.
What the hell? From across the room.
No!
Oh, just in your head still. Oh, okay.
I hanged out with Chris.
Hang out.
We
already a lie because you even said the wrong English word.
what? I hanged out. We hanged out.
Hang out.
We hung out. Whatever. Who cares? We hung out.
She's
we
about
hanged
to
out.
she's about to say, I got an school sama ho. This
Like
is what
you
she
said.
said to me.
Anyway, we hung out. We hung out. Whatever you guys say.
Very cheaty.
Bottom line is that Chris and I have a thing. But anyway, so here we go. Happy birthday, Chris. And I'll leave it at that. As for now, we're coming back with newspapers. Gosh, newspapers this past weekend were very intense. Lady Zama and Java. It's getting hectic. Mbiake wants more money. And coronavirus has gotten the world crazy. They don't understand why Africans are not affected.
I don't understand why they're taking the two individuals to the Free State. Because that's where they're going to get the people quarantined.
I think it's the best place to quarantine them. I mean, isn't Orania in the Free State?
I see what you did there.
And it's in the middle of the country. Then it must spread equally if it spreads. The Free State is central South Africa. So it's the best place to put the people. There are old army base camps there. I fully agree. I mean, where else must I take them? Popo.
Our parents are also there.
Sweetheart, your parents will not be affected by the underground stuff that the Afrikaners left there. It's the best place to quarantine them. Listen here. Your parents don't even know what happens underneath Bloemfontein, except.
Yeah. Says the Mozart Limpopo.
But I'm a true South African.
Let's just take them to Limpopo. You guys have to everything in Limpopo.
There's enough base, army bases there in the Free State. They must take them there. And please, best place, Orania next door.
Trying to genocide the Afrikaners.
There's best army bases there. We don't even know where they are. Do you know all the army bases in the Free State? They're all there. I mean, where else must they take them? The army hospital is there. Whenever. Imagine Baba selling Bobo.
I get a little bit cure. I got to say Aluna.
Zimbabwe before we know it, you don't know what it is. It's no longer coronavirus. It's something else.
Oh.
No, we can't. One need to Free State. All the old army bases are there. I don't even.
Can you put a stop to the attendee?
Oh, guys, where's my Chris Martin pictures? I must find them. Where's my phone? Chris, darling. Our moment today. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Wait, this one's a
money, clothes, food, and other goods to the children. Contact Kathleen on 066 488 or via email on kathleen@massivemetro.com. Massive Cares. Sihamba Pants.
Why is it in that language? Ah, there's a hotter song. What is this one? Lost. What?
That's the song. That's the song.
Timbuktu.
Yeah, that's what it
Why
is.
is it called?
That's what it is.
No, I know, but the title was not Lost Uni Dates.
Oh, it's this one. Thank you. It's just the global, the live version thing doesn't sound the same.
Oh, I had
Because I don't know how many times I heard this song. That's why I heard it.
Oh, Chris, darling, woo! Sorry, I need to look for Chris Martin's pictures of I and my phone. Gotta go. Bye, later. I was so happy for Casper for this.
No, when you perform the song, Cultural Citizen, that's when we had a break.
What?
When he brought out Chris Martin, that's when we were able to breathe.
Why?
Yeah.
Because
He had
was
been jumping
fire.
around and he was out of, and then he
Casper.
brought it down.
The stadium was shaking.
Oh,
when
because
he
he
tweeted,
opened,
like,
right? Huh?
Yeah, he opened.
Yeah, he
for
opened
JD.
he opened. Yeah, oh, this was classic.
McNally ponytail,
I'm
guys.
sorry,
I was
but
so happy
he was better than the Carters.
Fuck no.
He was, and everyone today
No,
said,
no,
as much as we
no,
hate this
no.
man, he shook the fucking stadium.
It was a
People
big moment
tweeted
for him.
No, he
People-
killed it.
People, that's the one time. You know, nobody loves Casper on Twitter, but that's the one time. Yeah, but he even once did a video where he's like, "Hi, it's a good. Like,
No,
while
Casper
it's
lied. You can't touch him.
Yeah, but he can be one-dimensional.
He fucked up that performance. Casper kills performances.
Huh?
He kills performances.
Yeah, that was one of his best.
Nkunda was the one who's going to giving us the scare plates, huh? Nkunda.
Who's Nkululeko? The
Because,
massive five.
Yeah, Massive Five guys.
Oh,
Because it is on the
I need beef. Most definitely one of the best moments of the Global Citizen Concert is our very own Casper Nyovest alongside Chris Martin there. Of course, it's called Timbuktu featuring Stormy and Jazz Kent. Headquarters audio. That's the version of the song, of course, coming through for the Global Citizen 2018 December, celebrating Mandela's 100th birthday. Of course, here in Johannesburg, saw the Carters bring their show to FNB Stadium. Wizkid on stage as well, Usher amongst others. And it was all in celebration of 100 years of an iconic leader. But one of the best moments for Casper Nyovest on that show. So we've done birthdays. It's also Melanie Elizabeth Wilson, Melanie Elbert Bounds, okay, Australian actress. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday to you. It's also our very own Steph's birthday in studio here, member of the Massive Morning Breakfast Show. He makes sure that we got the best shots and our videos are looking the way that they do. He is a Burundi boy. Yes, Burundian boy. We love him. So he's turning, I think, a good old 22 or 23, something special like that. So we got him cake. It's going to be a good day right here on the show. So in your newspapers this morning, before we get to the news front page of the Sowetan, it is all about Cape Town. Cape Town Metro Police officers clashes with hundreds of refugees who are evicted from the Central Methodist Mission in the city of Cape Town. Police turn away assaulted pupil. She had gone to open a case after schoolmates beat her up and cut her hair over a boy. Talk about mean girls in 2020. Coronavirus to dent economy growth. That's in page 6. I'm a bad loser. Pirates lost this weekend. Damn! How can I forget? What else? My money not as white as he used to be. You know, this whole thing about Musi My Money and his former employers is a bit problematic. So I belong to this WhatsApp group. It's called Open Politics. So they're like, yeah, we can bring Musi in the group now. He's black enough. I'm like, yo, guys, that stuff is deep. Okay. Metro Police boss must go. That's in page 2 as well of the Sowetan. So let's see. MMC Mukwena wants JMPD chief investigated. That's David Tembe. Sign bills faster. MPs tell Cyril delays amount of blocking new laws. MPs want to prescribe a deadline by which President Cyril Ramaphosa should enact bills passed by Parliament, saying his delays are tantamount to rejecting decisions of the legislature. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see how that comes about. So it's about President. Okay, please look out for that. The proposal made by ACDP MP Steve Swartz at a meeting is all about in the National Assembly committee was supported by the D and the FP. The move prompted Speaker Thandi Modise this week to write a letter to the presidency through the office of the Deputy President David Mabuza in his capacity as leader of government, business in Parliament, complaining about Ramaphosa's tardiness in signing bills. How about Ramaphosa? Ako signedido. Global chapter opens for Malopi. Ah, my goodness. Star of the show, Pearl Tusi. That's all about Queen Sono. I don't know, Kamo, if you watched it this weekend on Bui. I've watched 3 episodes so far. I'm a very happy African girl. I'm even more proud to be South African. I know we touched on it last week, but I can tell you, Kamo, I don't care about all the other stuff that people are saying. It's damn good. You like, I can't fault it. I don't care. I'm not looking for faults. Not interested. It just looks amazing. Let's see. Queen Sono filmed over 8 weeks in 37 different locations around Africa, from Johannesburg, Lagos, Nigeria, Zanzibar, and Tanzania. The director, Tebogo Malopi, who helmed 3 episodes, it was important that his birthplace of Soweto shown. So the 38-year-old filmmaker from Jababu dedicated episode 4, titled Rookie, to Soweto. I've watched a little bit of that, and I must say, it's looking amazing, guys. Like you really, you just have to be proud. So I'm looking forward to more South African series and African series coming through on Netflix, and our actors and directors and producers and cinematographers and everybody else being paid good money. What's up, Zanele?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good.
Right.
Are you a Pirates or Chiefs fan?
I'm a Pirates fan.
Oh, how's your Monday?
My Monday is fine, perfectly fine.
Really?
Yes.
How so? When you guys lost this weekend?
It's fine. We we were unlucky, but it's not like we were just folding our arms. We were dominating in the game, so it's fine.
Hey,
Yeah, so it's fine. So we know what very.
I can't even look her in the eye when she says these things. She says they were dominating, but they lost.
Yeah, I'm going to value up pay you value save with chips. It's fine. It's okay.
How now it's all about the goalkeeper.
Yeah, because the goalkeeper is the one that did all the work, by the way.
But it's a derby. Isn't the goalkeeper's job Villa to block games?
That's fine, but we are fine. We are not complaining. We're not saying they were dead.
Uh,
We are saying they tried all their best, but we are fine.
okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, to all the Under Pirates fans, hard luck, everybody. Brajer is coming up. We're going to be talking about what's going on the roads and how he enjoyed the rest of his weekend. And Gululoka is going to bring us a Diski update because the Timeleng is on leave. It's 6:30.
Zadele Shabalala.
Kuboshwa abantu ngenkathi kamaphoyisa esusa abantu bokufika kuleli kade behlala esontweni eKapa ngendluzula kanti umlisa kuzovela enkantolo namhlanje mayelana nokusulangana ngokubulala amalungu omndeni amathathu eTsongo Eastern Cape. So nakumbanele esikhombisa ihora nguyena lezi zinyacwele.
Do you know when I come out, your birthday set my
And we say good morning to the listeners of the massive
my
morning
colours
show
for the
and
weekend.
Philip and Gail with your
Remember on
massive Diski
Thursday
updates.
we went to that
As
party?
Chiefs
I was
claim
wearing
the
black and white.
rights in the Soweto derby for
And
the
then
third time
your
this season
party
with a
was
1-0 victory over
yeah,
Orlando
Saturday,
Pirates. Saturday
black and white.
Pirates
Huh?
look strong for most
My
of the
entire
match,
weekend
but
was black and
Chiefs
white.
goalkeeper Daniel Ogbe
I was like, how what's the
bucks and victory on Saturday. It was the league leaders who got the breakthrough as Lebogang Manyama handed Amakosi the front foot after making space on the center of the area to find the bottom corner. Tried as a match for Orlando Pirates, they couldn't get the equalizing goal, and Amakosi managed to survive a late onslaught and also stretched their lead to 7 points clear at the top of the table, putting pressure to Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns, who are the chasing pack. And moving right along, Liverpool in England, their defender Andy Robertson apologized to the supporters for his club's failure to reproduce their standards that they've set this season as they were beaten 3-0 at Watford on Saturday. The Hornets claimed a deserved victory at Vicarage Road to hold a remarkable unbeaten run by the Reds that stretched over 44 Premier League matches in 14 months. Ismail Assar's second half brace was followed by Troy Deeney's strike as the home side capitalized on a Liverpool performance that fell short of form that has seen them take a 22-point lead at the Summit. Despite the disappointing defeat, though, the Reds remain in firm control of their own destiny in the final 10 fixtures of the English Premier League campaign, leading the log by over 24 points. And that's a massive Diski update for now. Catch another one in an hour's time.
Ooh. Bro, Jerry. How are you this morning? What's wrong, bro, Jerry? Can I send you my guinia and something?
No, I don't.
What's wrong? Are you on Lent? Are you fasting?
No.
What? What happened, bro, Jerry?
My Monday's gonna be long.
Your Monday's gonna be long. What's gonna make your Monday long?
You know, people keep supporting certain friends. I don't know.
What happened to the
where
Kaiser
to hide.
Chiefs?
I don't know where to hide. If there was a pit or a hole, so I could hide myself because they're gonna be on me. They're gonna be on for the whole week.
Why didn't you
Oh,
take
yeah.
a day off? Take a day. You should have gone on leave.
And they think you're recovered, so I have to come to you.
It has to do with that one note situation. Eh?
You know what? Let us not this one note or one a derby.
Okay.
A derby, it's personal.
Okay. All right, bro, Jerry.
It's personal.
Let me not add salt to your wounds. What's going on the roads?
Yes, already, but it's fine. Good morning to watch my television. It is raining about
Oh, Marachi.
Jerry is such a soccer fan. You don't understand. He's really hurt. He means it.
No, you should have seen Soweto.
What was happening?
The supporters, the Kaizer Chiefs,
Yeah.
immediately Habari, full time.
Yeah.
But Dihuta, Kaufela, Baba Batalama.
I've never seen Chiefs fans so happy for a derby in a long, long time.
Because we've been seeing flames. This
Yeah.
past couple of
Yes.
no, recently, Nje, the games we've been playing. Donor.
Are you Paris too?
No,
Oh.
Kaizer Chiefs.
Hey, they even had. They were singing like outside. It was a whole thing.
I'm 15 years old.
Yo, you sound fourth.
Try to spend a tender kisses.
You? That's a sound of good.
One sounds 50. I can understand. No one only 50.
Like,
This 15-year-old requested the song.
I was listening to Moji last night. Yeah. And Banadala, some song, yeah, Silk.
Yeah.
And the mom called him to say, listen, I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but my 7-year-old
Likes
loves
the song.
And this is a really inappropriate song because it speaks about, you
Yeah.
know,
The mother used to play it. That's what the
And-
child was conceived to.
Wana, Waibina, when I think about Wellimo, that child sounds 3.
Maruna
Not like 7.
Ah,
Hello, Uncle Mom. What's your name? Motlati. It was the cutest thing, but it was also so awkward, and you
Awkward.
could tell it was awkward for Moji more than anything. Because
The mother plays the song all the
but I
time.
also think like morning and afternoon people are more used to speaking to kids,
yeah.
and then Babu Suha Batlaela, so
Yeah.
the awkwardness was more from Mo.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think he expected the mom to put the kid on the phone.
Exactly.
No.
I went and had 15-year-old.
Mashilo Samara. Good morning. Thank you. Tender kisses. Safa.
Eh, when I was 16, he was 16, but I tender kiss. Like,
You number way. Svelan.
maybe I'm going to tender kiss ka Valentine.
Who feel like ma?
Ke khasha ga ge bala grade 10 le ena.
And about talk about grade 10 with.
O maybe ke le matric.
Imagine. Aibo. I just remembered my life.
You know what I find weird? No one is talking about front page Amazon.
Yeah.
Images Amazon.
Oh, it was
About
on Twitter. It
They
was
spoke
trending.
about it, babe.
What?
Hard even. That's how I found out about it.
Ah, it was trending the whole day.
Definitely.
Hmm.
Well, I'm seeing pretty one night with Java.
One night with Jav. Yeah, that stuff is
They
intense.
spoke about it hard.
Was this in front of me?
Yes.
Event theme, polo chic, South African.
Yeah, I saw that. That's so funny. That's true though. It's like fudge, people.
It's a polo
It's a bloody
match.
polo event. It's not your wedding.
Because even my sister posted it on her WhatsApp status. So, can someone teach her celebrity?
Kuning kiba ruta nek khatse.
Okay. Go polo match, I got with the ball gown.
Aksa kenya class. Bana ba ha bana appreciation. But and they dress shit.
And the back and forth, yeah, Natasha lived.
Oh, they were so cute though. I loved it. Tabi saying, what's going on? No, where is? Ah, Tabi saying, is this it? This is wrong. Okay, there you have it. She's 15 in high school. They're saying that this song could be a dedication from her boyfriend who's in grade 10 or 11. It's a lot of things to think about, as a parent especially. But what's up? That's all. The kids can ask for the songs and we play them. So do the right thing. If they're already talking about tender kisses, have that conversation with them about the rest of it. Don't call it the birds and the bees. Because it ain't the birds and the bees no more at that age. Okay, so it brings us to 20 minutes to go before the hour 7 o'clock right here on Massive Metro. When we come back, we'll take a look at today in history. And of course, it is a Monday. Africa is rising. And we continue to celebrate Black greatness in our Black History moments.
Every weekday from 6 to 9 a.m. Sunday Circle Live with Dr. Mamiki Molapo and Dr. Richie Achuku every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
What do you need to remove in order to save you? Allow the king who knows better than you do, the king who's wiser than you are, the king who can see the future, the king who saw you before you were even formed in your mother's womb. He says, I knew you. Not even formed, not even planned. He had already planned you, written a book about you. Allow him to
Remember
remove
that
extra
conversation
baggage
we
from
had
your
about
life. He said, we
Karen,
must
the
ask
big
God
girl?
for angelic help. Some of us
And
are
then we
so
said,
proud that you don't want to ask for
because
help.
of
Much
obviously
rather
she's
try
lost.
Oh, I
on
saw
your
she's in
own,
the top
drown in
yeah.
your misery. Speak up, Baba. Speak
I saw.
up. Speaking up gives life. There are people who are living today because they spoke up. There are people who are
not gonna go all
living
the way.
today
I can't
because
wait know
they
the truth.
asked God for angelic help. What do you need help with?
But yeah, they'll just
Sunday
gonna spice
Circle
it up.
Live with Dr. Mamiki Molapo and Dr. Richie Achuku every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Okay.
I wonder how many local garage.
At least you have some.
No, it's a miracle fella and then the kitchen just saw the cage get
Ah, where's my picture with Chris Martin alone? I hate this. Huh? No, you know what? It's not chopped out. It's like I'm trying to understand where the rest. There's only that. Me and Beyonce's bloody publicist. Beyonce and Jay-Z's publicist. Me and bloody Dr. Precious. And then the group picture. There's one where it's just Chris and I. I hate this. Now we are not together. I must ask her to say. Probably send it to me like. Yeah. Sorry? So where's MXO?
Yeah, dog. We don't need.
But it's online.
Yeah, because I just sent them a text because I got that phone.
Mom.
But yes.
It's called Back Room. It's Massive Metro in the morning. It's our very own Amex. So please tell me that he's dropping new project in 2020. Brings us to 15 minutes to go before the hour, 7 o'clock. Hashtag Massive Mornings with Penny and the Girl Gang. It's time for us to appreciate what this continent of ours is all about and it's got to offer. Okay, so it's Africa, a rising moment, and Victor Homoswana is our man, and he's got that information for us on what's going on the rest of the continent. So he's joining me on the line as per usual on Monday. Good morning, Bravik.
Morning, Penny.
How are you doing this week?
I'm already doing well. I'm the way I'm going. Are you well?
I'm great. Where are you going to?
What do you call it? The city hustle?
Ah.
I'm in Johannesburg.
Oh, I thought you're just en route to one of the best destinations on the continent. Okay, so let's get into it and kick off our conversation with what's going on the continent. We started off in Ethiopia. Ethiopians in Washington gathered last week. What was the gathering all about?
And it's not a small community, by the way. Somalis and Ethiopians in the U.S.
Mm.
There are lots of people.
Mm.
These friends, if you go back to Ethiopia, even the people running the country, the banks, the companies there, most of the investors are raised or schooled
In America.
in the U.S.
Yeah.
And a lot of them carry jewels. But the essence of it was there's a dam in the Ethiopia on the River Nile in Ethiopia. The River Nile originates in Ethiopia and in Uganda, and the largest chunk of the water flow that goes to Sudan into Egypt and then the Mediterranean is from Ethiopia. Ethiopia decided a while ago to build a dam on the river and generate hydroelectricity that they can export to the rest of the international world. The problem is, because of the concerns of the Sudanese and the Egyptians, the complaint that they will deprive them of the water that they should be using to irrigate, there was an objection to that. But Ethiopians said, we are continuing with it. They built the dam, and now the objection from Egypt that they should not fill it at the rate that they want to fill it. Remember, if you build a dam on the river,
you stop the flow. I like it.
So when the Ethiopians in America are saying, this is a dam that we build ourselves with our own money. And why are they saying with our own money? When there was an objection, the World Bank and all those international financiers said, we will not finance this dam because it violates the environmental impact downstream. And Ethiopians said, well, we have 100 million people here. If we get $5 for each of them or so, we should be able to do it. So they finance it themselves. And that's why they are feeling, if we even help us finance it against report.
So you can't tell you can tell us what to do.
They can't tell us what to do. They are going to have to do it with a bit of international relations,
Yeah.
a bit of diplomacy. They cannot just refuse to consider what happening downstream. But I like the fact that
They're standing up. Yeah. I also like that.
They are refusing.
Yeah.
They are refusing to be put.
But you know what I also like? I like it's because, and I'm going to use a biblical methodology. It's like, because Moses lived in Egypt, he knew how the Egyptians behaved. Because they grew up in America, they know how to deal with Americans. So they're the best people. Exactly. They're the best people to handle the Americans. I'm like, yes, go on, do that. Okay, so let's. Yeah, but we're not stopping it. Okay, so let's come back to Malawi. Malawi passes a bill to legalize marijuana for medical use. Talk to me about that.
Malawi is already a tobacco producer. It's a huge agricultural response. And what they decided to do was to decriminalize cannabis because they say that it criminalized hemp, which is what they call chambai out there. Like those in South Africa, when people smoke and get high, that all kinds of viruses. But they are saying there are lots of types of plants. If you did biology or botany, you know there's the genus and there's the species. So it's not just the same plant, the use the same, and the content of whatever it is that makes people high. It's not the same in all. But everybody, they want to use it for medicinal purposes, and they are saying it is just better to decriminalize it and regulate it than leave it and let the mercy of the criminals who are not going to be able to be in control if they are not in the game. It's the same problem in Western South Africa. and it's gonna have to be controlled. And it's just one of those situations where you cannot be the victim to jump. You have to make sure that there is a dysregulation. I commend the Malawians for doing that because in the end, cannabis and whatever content is being used in medical purposes, there are all kinds of medical conditions that are controlled by using it. But yes, it's better to decriminalize it and regulate it than be at the mercy of legal because people are planting it anyway.
Great stuff. Bro Victor, we're going to have to do that because commercials are upon us and we need to make some money. Lots of love, and Africa may continue to rise and thrive, actually, while we're at it. There you have it. That's Bro Victor Homerson talking to us. Does this every Monday. Gives us a context of what's going on the continent from the business side of things.
Weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m.
This because Bro Vic just goes on and on and on.
I love
it's not that we don't have enough
like
time.
Royalty. I like living like royalty. I like eating like royalty. You know, our tribes, our African tribes, if you live only in the natural and you never cross into the spiritual and live your natural life in the spiritual, then you will miss it. You get lost. So that we can experience spiritually what it is like to be
still has damn good skin though.
Why?
Yeah.
You also the lighter here.
Why are lighter? Yes! That's like it's a more.
I think it's more of a lighting thing though. I don't think it's
No, I'm not saying she's doing anything. I'm just saying she looks lighter. That's why I didn't recognize her.
Everybody. Tuss man, Jebba man.
27.
Yes.
Yo.
Making history.
I love the song.
Yes. From the take it better why you can be walking it haram walk and you beat you like baka breaking it but only using the kaka spread enough to go haram clench your fist and right there everybody you know who's behind you pissed off cause from here we only say haram yo I shoot faster than Trinity. I stand taller than liberty. Even the hug bark as the answers are afraid of me.
Hey, what's up, Instagram people?
To get rid of me, whether you do voodoo enemies, that all to consider me just like anybody. Don't you know who the Jebba man is considered generally? Cause we just wanna be the animal. Ain't nothing I'm done that I can get to this Kamakali. Burning like matchsticks, controversial like an exposed match fix. I stand up like clitoris on extreme black chicks. I start the year like ice cream with the tongue licks. Intense like I could've won the money hand picks. The propaganda, Jebba Splendor, be the big harder than a panda. Money panda on the hand, makes the blender, make you tender when you say that's why. Spend a lot of render on the blade. You killing us, you get you bossy from the taking fella. Why you make me forget it? Harambe. Swag, I beat you like baka, breaking it for only using the kaka, spread enough to go harambe. Let your fist and write the list off. Everybody you know who's got you pissed off. Cause from here we only say harambe. This is a Nazi, this is a
Is this AKA? No. Yes, that's the video.
I don't want to see it.
What's happening here? He dived into the crowd and they moved and he hit his head. You actually hear his voice crack as he tries to control the performance because he's crying. And then he goes on like a G.
Can't say what tear gas but like. Can't even imagine what the rubber bullet on your back but like. Can't imagine holding guns on my arms. That's horrible.
You're diving like crowd in South Africa. How are you crazy?
Rick does, and they catch him, and they crowd
Ricky
surf
Rick
him.
is skinny. How many AKA?
That's because Ricky Rick is the people's rapper.
He's featherweight.
That's the difference. People love it. Have you seen how even when it rains, they will not move with their wings. They will stand under that wave.
Woo! Shit.
Decontour, dematamo. Never do that for a man. At first, when I saw him cry, I thought this guy's performing and he's having a meltdown because of all his bullshit. Then I started hearing the people talk. Oh, no, this is what he did, and he started reading the comments and da 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 da.
I also remember this episode.
That's actually dangerous.
Janelle's diary.
What's that?
When she
Oh.
started talking to her.
Yes, I remember it.
Okay.
Remember Anabalele?
Okay, hashtag Massive Mornings with the girl gang and a sada boy. That's a bit questionable. It's the whole phrase, I'll tell you that. www.massivemetro.com. That's how you can catch us. We're live on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, as well as YouTube. This is radio the digital way, man. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. Don't you worry about a thing. Frequency modulation, FM. That's the past. We the present and the future. That's how it is. So, South Africa, Africa, and the world. Tell all your friends about it. www.massivemetro.com. Tell them that Penny's on the radio, but you get to see her. So, it's time for history, okay? It's time for us to celebrate our history, okay, and love something about ourselves. Today in history, if you're interested in the U.S. 1933, this has nothing to really to do with us Black people. The original King Kong, okay, that's how it goes. It happened. That movie came out this year, 1933, that year. So in Rhodesia, it's the Prime Minister of Rhodesia, Ian Smith, declared Rhodesia a republic. So Rhodesia was Zambia and Zimbabwe, okay, all together. That's how they gained their independence. Well, not quite. They became one thing, because I know that Zimbabwe got independence in 1981. Okay, that's how they got their independence in 1981. So in Rhodesia, on this day in 1970, that's how it is. And then in this day in 1990, Nelson Mandela is elected deputy president of the African National Congress. This is obviously after he had come into the country. And then there was that whole meeting of the ANC, and then they elected him to officially become the deputy president of the ANC, because at the time it was R. Tambo, okay, was the president of the ANC, and he had been since everybody else was in jail. Okay, so that's what happened. So they had a whole thing going on. They had a whole meeting, and they did the elections. Hadidadida. That's that. Ugh, I don't want to talk about F.W. de Klerk, but bottom line, in 1990, the opening of Parliament, former state president F.W. de Klerk made an anticipated and stating that that Mandela, okay, would be released from prison. He also announced that the unbanning of the African National Congress, the PAC, SACP, and other so-called illegal organizations at the time. And of course, on the 11th of February, Mandela was released from Victor Verster prison after spending 27 years in jail. You know how all of that went. So we're going to find out what's going on in the world of news. And today as well, in African history, I think I'm right. I definitely know that I am. It is Ghana's Independence Day, isn't it? It's Ghana Day today. The Ghanaians are about to celebrate their independence. Yes. No? Oh, it's the 6th of March. It's coming up. Yeah. It's coming up this week. Oh, they're starting the celebrations today. That's what I know. Yeah. They're starting the celebrations today to build up to the 6th of March. It is a big one. It is going to be their 60th anniversary, if I am not incorrect. So it's a whole big thing. They've been doing that whole build up. That's why everyone was in Ghana in December for Afrochella and the year of the return, because it's been a build up to this year, because Ghana sits with the first bunch of those 17 countries that gained their independence. And then, Kwame Nkrumah and all that meeting that happened. And then, the independence of Africa, and everybody started, continue to talk about it and build up the momentum, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so Zanele is here to bring us the latest stories making headlines.
Every hour on the hour with Zanele Shabbat.
Libumbene lesikhombisa ihora kanti izindaba nesifundela uZanele intombi yakwaShabalala kuyizona esihamba phambili kuleli hora kuboshwa abantu inkathi kamaphoyisa esusa abantu ekade behlala esontweni eKapa ngendluzula mlaleli sawubona. Kuboshwa abantu ngenkathi amaphoyisa esusa ngendluzula iqeqebana labantu bokufika kuleli ekade behlala esontweni edolobheni laseKapa. Leli qeqebana labantu lithutheleke kwelinye isonto emva kokukhishwa kwelinye belokhu lihlala kulona izinyanga. Inkantolo yamacala eWestern Cape kamuva nje inikeza idolobha laseKapa igunya lokususa labantu labo bekade behlala khona uma ngabe kungakapheli izinsuku eziyisikhombisa bengakahambi njengomyalelo wenkantolo. Amaphoyisa afika asusa labantu basuke esinamathambo abanye baphonzwa evenini. Kanti-ke labantu-ke belokhu behleli kulamasonto befuna-ke ukubuyiselwa emazweni abo bekhala ngokungaphatheki kahle lapha eNingizimu Afrika kulandela ukuhlaselwa kwabantu bokufika kuleli nyakeni. Umlisi oneminyaka engama-35 ubudala kulindeleke kuvele phambi kwenkantolo yamacala e-Eastern Cape namhlanje necala lokubulala. Ngokomeko lomlisi asolwa ukuthi-ke uyathinteka ekulamuke kwamalungu omndeni amathathu eTsomo enyangeni ey'ntathu ezendlule. Lamalungu kamantombazane amabili aneminyaka engu-16 kuya kwengu-17 ubudala kanye-ke nentombi endala eneminyaka engu-71 ubudala. Abanye amalala ekhaya labo kodwa izidumbu zabo zatholakala zintantamfuleni naseduze nekhaya labo. Somnoma amaphoyisa uthemba inkosi Kinana ukuthi bomsola ukusho ePortstown kanti lokhu bekungumsebenzi wokuzibophezela kwamaphoyisa ekulwisane nodlame olubhekiswe kubantu besifazane kanjalo-ke ney'ngane. Uphiko lwamaphoyisa luthi-ke luzobe lubukeza uhlelo lokukhishwa ngaphambi kwesikhathi kweboshwa esuke zithuthe kahle ejele phecelezi eParol. Lokhu bekuza emva kokubulawa ngesihluku kwentombazanyana uThazine van Dyk oneminyaka engu-8 ubudala eKapa. Ekhuluma emngcwabeni kaThazine ungqongqoshe wezempilo Western Cape uNomafranch Ndlovu uthe ukusebenza kohlelo lukahulumeni kuhlulekile ukuvikela le ntombazane ukusala ukuthi-ke ithunjwe yabulawa umakhelwane obekade ngaphandle ngeParol. Lengane-ke igcina ukubonakala ilibangise esitolo ngomhla ka-7 ngenyanga endlule emva kwensuku isidumbu sayo satholakala ephayipini lesigambo eduze naseWorcester. Ungqongqoshe wamaphoyisa kuzwelonke ubheka icele bekade ekhona naye kulo mngcwabo uthe mhlawumbe sekuyisikhathi nangesote ekubheke lolu hlelo ukuthi kuphi la izinto zingahambi khona ngendlela ezibekeze zimphethe. Irandi lingu-15.79 maqhathaniswa nedola laseMelika liba ngu-10.19 kuBonda waseBrithani lingu-17.45 kwi-euro. Igolide lona lingu-$1,585.97 i-ounce platinum $864 futhi uwoyela ongahluziwe uba ngu-$50.08 umphongolo. Masibheka amazinga namhlanje eGoli ngo-23 $25 bese kuthi esidileni kuba ngo-24. Mlaleli uma ngabe sengiziphetha ezaleli hora ke ngikukhubuze ukuzona benihamba ngazo phambili kuboshwa abantu ngenkathi kamaphoyisa sesengizozwe liqeqebana labantu bokufika kuleli ekade behlala esontweni eKapa njengomyalelo okhishwe inkantolo ephakeme eWestern Cape ukuthi-ke basuswe uma ngabe bengakasuki kungapheli izinsuku eziyisikhombisa. Ziyakuxoxa leli hora mhlangabezwe umlaleli magama angasengiza ngalifunqiwe. It's Massive Mornings with him.
Massive Metro News every hour on the hour.
Uhlala khona ufuna ukuthi ithimba le-Massive News lazi kabanzi ngakho ungasithumela umlayezo nge-WhatsApp ku-076 472 7700 noma-ke kwi-email ethi news@massivemetro.com. Massive Metro sihamba phansi.
Hi, this is Simpiwe Dana. You're listening to Kenny Mudiane on Massive Mornings.
Who did I meet that I need to tell Kama about? As a guest, potential guest. I met Samgelo. No, Samgelo. She's on the extras. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that used to have drama.
That one. Do you guys like Aubrey? Is it Aubrey Paul as well? I also want to come on the show, but I like this. Oh, I love this song. Same old story back again. She's not my lover, she's a friend. Sick and tired of to blame me. Now you think it's funny. Now you wanna spend your money. Girl, you got when you were around. I was around. All my love ain't talking. What in the world is happening? Listen, but don't yell at me. Isn't it ironic? All you wanna do is so fun. Oh, and you forgot when you were done. I can't see anymore. Waiting for love to walk through the door. I wish I miss you. What about talking about? Remember the doctor that I gave you?
Yeah.
Dr. Five. Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah, he does that. So that person is all about that. Every time you say you're coming, boy, you disappoint me, honey. And you say about it, I see. Yeah, it's like in your makeup,
Okay.
This is 10 minutes away.
So every 10 hours we're gonna play yeah.
So then it means we must just finish our songs at 8 minutes past.
Okay.
Okay? So we give ourselves enough time
Should we
because
do
we
the-
have our other stuff.
Yeah.
So that's just note that.
Yo, precipitation 100%.
Dude, it's pouring.
What's that?
The rain outside.
Yeah, I know. Today is a good day to just stay indoors. But really,
Should be deep with
that.
Onyakos. I will never forget when I did this.
This should be deep within
This
these
shit.
puddles.
Don't ever do this. Don't ever let anyone talk you into doing that. Tower
Let's
of
take
Terror.
care. What's that?
Tower of Terror.
What's that? Again.
Live.
Oh. All right, it's Angie Stone. Wish I Didn't Miss You. The John Jr. remix. Back to the best of the 2000s right here on Massive Metro. In the morning. Yes. The height of R&B, and I feel a strong return. My God, I checked out very own South African Elaine this weekend, and she just got me in the feels, feeling like it's back in the 2000s when R&B and neo soul was in the swing of things. Hashtag Massive Mornings with me, Penny, all the way until 9 o'clock. Okay, so let's take a look at your Twitter polls. The question is, do men forgive cheating? Send us your voice notes on 0749407992. So here it goes. Massive Mornings. You guys are so funny. They could never. 60%. That's what all of you are saying. And 40%, yes, they do. Oh, it must be the metrosexual man that we all love to deal with. Naked, just cheat. Just never tell them. I mean, really. They're not going to forgive you. Huh? Will they find out? I mean, come on. Okay, get on the mic. When will they find out?
They're going to find out
When?
during the big people stuff.
What
Because
big What big people
some
stuff?
people drive combis, some people drive Kias. So if you are dating a Kia and then you Yeah, and then the combi pops in the
sorry,
garage.
It's a muscle. Sorry, I don't. I don't.
I've often heard
No,
people get
that's a
busted
lie.
like this.
No, that's a lie.
Especially if you're gonna, be in a
No.
Kia today and tomorrow in a
No,
combi.
that's a lie.
Time has to last. Like
Sweetie,
laps.
Like that's a lie. That thing is a muscle. I'm not like that one.
Spoken like a real cheater.
No, spoken like a mother of two. All I'm saying.
But even as a mother of two, immediately how
Sweetheart.
sharp.
I'm not even getting into that department. Why y'all give men so much credit? I mean, really?
Because we
Bye.
also know when they cheat.
No.
Platform created with the community in mind. We
Do you not know when your man
provide a
cheats?
mouthpiece to the community.
How do you know?
You know.
How do you know?
Men changes.
Yeah, but you can't say when they go in.
Hey, tough.
That's not how you find out. Because that's one is like you will know. They will know shit. Nothing. They will know fuck all.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
Like I said, I've heard
Master
stories.
Mornings is
I'm not
serving
reporting
up
from myself. I've heard
Hashtag
stories of
fill
people
up
that got
with
caught like that.
goodness With Weekbix.
If Ojola,
Siaroka.
I mean, like honestly.
Hey, people in that period, I hate it.
It goes
The
back.
vagina and the asshole is not the same thing.
But it's all a muscle.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it's not real.
I'm with you.
Not immediately.
Oh, we think it as true.
What is immediately?
I've heard that thing. But
Question.
do you put ice cream?
Yeah, if you want to.
Doesn't it? Because you know about ice cream. If you got skinny, I get it. Like,
I can
never, I get it about that. Yeah, but we're not going to see ice cream.
Yeah, we try to be.
But wait a minute, is it like so do people like okay, so if they cheated, you cheat in this hour and then you go cheat in the next, you sleep with the next person in the next hour. What is it? How does the person find out? I don't get it.
Some people do that.
Some people do that. That's what I'm trying to say. For and then I go to my house and think.
Well, obviously that's a little bit
But
hectic.
that's what I just said now. I said now we shouldn't say eating.
Like what is
that? Botata is you think you know the street. That's your problem. And I'm charged to the game. I'm the people's champ. What don't you understand? What about
I understand
faith?
biology.
What about faith?
And physiology.
But about faith. I even have girls that I know for a fact this girl did
Not even a day after.
No, I
The
know
same
for a
day.
fact.
Yes.
For motho o ne ke na le ene. Ke le go sitting about jua
Yeah, okay, you know, I've been
Kacheno.
Yeah, back to back.
Not in 2 days.
What if I've done it?
Sweetie, I won't judge you. I don't care. I'm just saying.
Go to give it all. Yes,
Oh, so immediately. Okay, a
Musafe.
little bit immediately. That's extreme for me. Okay, I wasn't like talking like that. That was not my reference. Pero so ko riki ya ko Casper. Eh, ko rap. You're
Mara,
so
the thing
nasty,
is,
Casper.
Ricky Akai Shapa if
The thing is,
Casper
I get it.
Akre. Kule warm. I'm not like I'm confused. What are you not happy to see me? I'm just saying. Guys, I mean, I know it sounds nasty, but like,
No, I remember the days when I used to listen to Mutwedding at 3 a.m.
it's nasty.
It's nasty as fuck.
That's when I just Joseph.
Yes. Aritate. Hello, Hamorojo. Because I was trying to. That's how I know these phrases. Because of
all right, it's Massive Metro in the morning. My goodness. T with Savage alongside with Kida right here on Massive Metro. Brings us to 14 minutes after the hour, 7 o'clock. So, interesting stuff. www.massivemetro.com. Let us in on the conversations and things that are happening in your world. Okay, we're very, very interested. So we're going to be checking out some voice notes this morning around our question that we're asking on our Twitter pages in regards to the question that we're having. Do men forgive cheating? and then the question unfolded to like a lot of other things. But we'll get into that a little bit later on. So our guest for this morning is Nathaniel Ramabulana. He's an actor. His handle is at Net Ramabulana L on Twitter. He is running late, so we're gonna be catching up with him in a short while. So while we wait, let me tell you about something that you need to know health-wise. Okay, so let's talk a little bit that needs to be known. It is Endometriosis Awareness Month. We'll give you a conversation about that later on in the week. What is endometriosis? Well, it's a disorder in which tissue similar to the tissue that forms the lining of a woman's uterus grows outside of the uterine cavity. Now, endometriosis occurs when endometrial tissue grows on your ovaries, bowel, and tissue lining your pelvis. It's unusual for endometrial tissue to spread beyond your pelvic region, but it's not impossible. The hormonal changes of a menstrual cycle affect the misplaced endometrial tissue, causing the area to become inflamed and painful. This means the tissue will grow, thicken, break down over time. The tissue that has broken down has nowhere to go and becomes trapped in the pelvis. So there's a lot of things that women experience around that. There's irritation, scar formation, adhesion in which the tissue binds your pelvic organs together, severe pain during pains, and lots and lots of fertility problems. So it's common gynecological condition affecting 10% of women. And so if you're going through that disorder, you're not alone. And it's one of those things that affect women of color globally as well. So it's a conversation that we need to have, but science has come up with all sorts of things that can help you deal with that. It's in the same family with fibroids as well, which is also another situation that affects us as women. So March is International Women's Month, by the way. This year we're celebrating 25 years of the Beijing conference. You know, the Beijing conference caused a lot of problems for men. it reconfigured the gender equality agenda conversation. 25 years ago, women gathered in Beijing, and I remember South Africa in the dawn of democracy. And once a woman had a lot to say, the men kept on saying, "Unanaki Beijing." That's what they used to say to our mothers, 25 years ago, And look at us, the results of Beijing. Hareba Foki. Generation Z is even going to be worse because after the Beijing, there was New York and other places. So it's good, definitely worth chatting into. So the Beijing conference in 1995, it really catapulted conversations around women. The fourth World Conference on Women, Action for Equality, Development and Peace was the name given for the conference covered by the United Nations during the 4th to the 15th of September in 1995 in Beijing. So it's very big. The founding United Nations Charter of 1945, including a provision of equality between men and women chapter. Subsequently, 1945 to 1975, various female officials within the United Nations and leaders of women's movement on the global stage attempted to turn these principles into action. But 1995 made it like the one. So it was 1945 and 1975 was also a big one. First World Conference for Women in Mexico in 1975. And the second one took place in 1980. That is why the women of the 80s, they went back to work. They went to work and they were demanding their rights in the office. Second Women Conference in Copenhagen, also in 1980 as well, also came up with other big things. Third World Conference of Women in Nairobi in 1985. So this third one held in Nairobi, it set the areas by which progress in women's equality could be measured: constitutional, legal measures, equality in social participation, equality in political participation, decision-making. And of course, it being held in Africa, it meant that the African women on the continent will even have a stronger voice, because it's all beautiful for them to speak from Copenhagen and America and the United Kingdom, until the woman in Nairobi and in Harare and in Soweto has something to say. It's not done because we are on the southern tip of the continent.
This is Sanwa Musician, and you are listening to Message.
I'm gonna tweet the throw forward.
Where's this guy?
He's here.
Oh. Bring him in. Don't like
Just post the poster.
Yeah, it's raining.
Kali lapile can have
Oh! Because they tell me
that's why he's on the coming.
Yes.
I have it with water
It's probably best.
No, thanks.
because with milk.
Poverty is not my friend.
It's not poverty.
I don't recognize
Healthy milk
poverty.
is not a sign of wealth.
I
That
don't
makes me
recognize poverty, guys.
And
It's
what
like
if you're not
Khuzame
so
Tiatrikiri. But once I get shocked, it's a
How
shock.
are you?
Good.
I'm so sorry.
Penny.
Matt.
Nat, nice to meet
Yes,
you.
lovely to meet you too.
Cool.
Hi.
Come on.
How are you?
So thank you.
Good, thank you. Again, apologies.
Povo.
It's all right.
I'm not a povo. Remember when that white girl said she's not a povo?
It's not povo. It makes my.
Oh, I'm also
Very,
lactose.
very regular.
I'm lactose intolerant, just in
Where?
general.
In the mall.
But have you seen me not eat milk?
Maybe about 2 weeks ago.
Nah, that's knowledge.
When I eat
Cheese, yogurt, ice cream. I can't eat any of those things.
Yes, I remember saying
I can watch.
Marawafu,
Can I eat 6 cartons of milk right now? Is in my house.
Yes.
Why?
I'm just bad with names.
Yeah.
Because I drink rooibos with milk. I don't know how to drink any bag names.
You see how you feel with rooibos with milk? It's
Rooibos and milk. Rooibos goes with milk. You can't.
No, it doesn't.
No.
No.
It needs to be black.
It does. People, stop talking to me, Pavos.
Milk is not a sign of wealth.
Pavos.
Fudge.
Stop.
We are lactose intolerant and it's full of nonsense.
I'm
Go
also
away.
lactose intolerant, but guess what? I drink milk.
Poverty is not a milk is not a sign of wealth. Poverty. Rooibos is more healthier with no milk.
No, I need
And a
It's a
slice of
bush tea.
lemon.
the milk that they sell. Yeah, without lactose.
Anyway, drink your milk with
Oh, that's not sugar, so I can't. For me, because I give you sugar. Huh? Medicinal lactose. It's too sweet.
Oh, it sounds like me goat's milk.
Oh Lord.
Oh, no, no,
guys, no, come on. What?
It's much
Now
more
I'm a big
healthier.
goat. I'm already a goat. Did you see goats be falling all over on the stage?
Oprah is being punished by the ancestors. Don't say that
I see when she fell.
Did you see when she fell?
That's how I fell. And then
Everyone
someone quoted the tweet, Kobe pushed her.
Back in Michael Jackson's ghost. Michael Jackson's ghost pushed Oprah. When Michael Jackson and Kobe's ghost
Bible pushes.
pushed her.
But
Can
she's
I,
like,
can I just tell you who I thought really pushed her? Gigi. Of all the ghosts, it's the kid. The kid would do that. Let's agree. Because kids are like, yeah, whatever.
But she's like shoes.
I
think Toby as a black man,
No.
little bitch.
No,
That just makes sense.
Kobe would never do that. I think Gigi, the kid, is like, you see what you did? She's the only one who's cool enough to do it.
Stand by.
All right, Amy Farker and Massive Metro. Goodness, how talented is this girl? Indele Ndlela. 23 minutes to go. 23 minutes after the hour. 7 o'clock. He's here. He's our man crush for this Monday. Barimini.
I'm impressed.
You don't have a Limpopo connection.
No, of course I do. I know. But it's nice to be surprised.
Welcome to the show, Nathaniel.
Thank you.
These questions, they don't feel like I left them out, you know. Let's put it on. See, are you guys live? Are we live? We are live. Here we are. Okay, so there you have it. Are you on Instagram?
Wow. Contentious issue.
Why? Contentious?
No, I've made a choice to stay away from socials.
Why?
Oh, because I've got 3 kids. I don't know why.
How old are your kids?
My first baby is 7 years old, 5 and 4.
Okay,
I'm a
7,
busy guy.
5, and 4. So are you not on socials because you're busy with the kids, or why are the kids involved in your social?
I just feel like socials take so much time and energy and effort, which, I think I also think it's a personality thing, which I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So time consuming is a no. All right. So what are you gonna do when this 7-year-old in the next 3 years is even too long. So this is Generation Z. We're going to ask for it. What's going to be your answer?
Sure, like I don't know. I'm gonna pray.
You're gonna pray. Jesus can't help with this one. He's like, I gave you wisdom and willpower to deal with that.
I'm gonna call on him. I'm gonna be like, brother, you need to help me.
Okay. Well, you can call me. We can have a conversation with the
talk,
kid.
man.
You can
You
can have a sense of how it works, so that because they are gonna get on it.
No, of course.
They
I'm
are gonna
already.
get it.
You're
on
my
TikTok.
7 years old. This is exactly.
She's already,
you know what
the
I'm saying?
girl.
Mhm.
Oh, she's already 15. Sorry for you.
Yes, I'm dying.
Yeah, she's already
I'm
15.
stressed.
Okay, so Ramabulana,
Yes.
are you a chief in Venda?
I wish.
Uncle Fadustin, how close are you to
Look,
the royal to the
So you know us royals, ne?
yes.
We have lots of wives. Ne?
I know.
And lots of children.
So is it okay? Talk to me. So where in the royal lineage
But
is your
I can proudly say Makado is my great grandfather.
Makado, King Makado,
King
Makado,
Lion of the North.
Lion of the
Chibabusiko.
Great North,
Mhm.
Chibabusiko. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Okay. So obviously you take pride in your heritage.
I'm a very proud vendor. Yes.
So are you not those vendor guys who say, "Oh, and the ambition vendor. My mother is vendor. I grew up in Beinston."
Wow,
I know lots of vendor guys like that.
Is it?
Yeah. They're like, no, but I didn't grow up there. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Thoyando.
Yeah, Thoyando.
Exactly.
We go there sometimes.
Yeah. My granny. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so yes, my parents were domestic workers.
Mm-hmm.
So my father was a gardener and my mom was a domestic worker.
So you grew up in Beinston.
I grew up in Parkhurst.
Yeah. Even better in the park. Okay.
Yeah, but in the back room, so
Yes.
it doesn't really count.
Yes.
Yeah, so my mom's employer, my dad's employer at the time.
Yeah.
She did send me off to school, but at home we spoke to them
All the time.
All the time. And I did go back 3 times a year.
A year, yeah.
And yeah, so I do have deep connections, and I'm very proud of them.
Awesome. So do you have siblings? Are you the only child?
My dad did have a first wife, and he
Mhm.
had 4 kids. And it was an amazing 37-year age gap between my parents.
Ooh.
Yeah.
37.
It's a lot, isn't it?
So your dad married the second time.
Yeah,
And then
so he
you
had a
came-
dream, dude. He had a dream.
What's
He
this?
was
Dude?
like-
I like it. You know, guys who call me dude automatically become my friends.
Exactly.
Like that's it. You get it.
Yeah.
Very few people call me dude, but I
For
can kind
real?
of yes. Like once you get that, it's like that's my
I'm
guy.
done.
Yeah. So dudes,
Yeah,
tell
dude.
me about this 37-year gap.
So so my dad obviously had his first wife.
Mm.
He had his 4 kids with his first wife, and she got unwell. She was a little bit unwell.
Mm.
So her parents, her family decided to take her away because they thought that they wanted to treat her traditionally. And my father was a Christian man, and he didn't believe in that. So they're like, "Hey, dude, you're not doing the job. We're gonna do it for you." And while she was away, he had this dream. This girl on this mountain came out in this black and white tunic, and there was this voice and said, "Baba, you're going to marry this girl."
Listen to him. He's such a creative. He's making up his parents' love story. That's so funny.
You're going to marry this girl. She's yours. And lo and behold, I don't know the time when it happened after the dream. But my mother and a friend of ours came to visit. The friend was a relative of my father somehow. And when they were serving food, this black and white tunic girl was there. My father was like, "Here she is. This is the lady of my dreams."
So it was marriage at first sight. It was definitely not love. It was definitely marriage at first sight. And then you were conceived out of that.
And then I came about. So you can't judge it.
I
dude.
can't. No, I can't judge it.
You know what I'm saying?
So are you the only child of your
I'm the
parents?
only child of my mom, and I got 4 half siblings.
Half siblings.
Yeah.
Oh
Well, old
wow!
enough to be my brothers.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're a special kid.
I got like nephews who are like 40.
Yeah, you're like a special kid.
It's weird.
Wow.
I mean, 40, like 50.
What?
Yeah, my oldest nephew turned 50.
Get out of here. You should make a movie out of this.
Yeah, it's something.
It's definitely something. Well, he's our guest, and I'm spending time with him this morning. It's Nat Ramabulana, full name Nathaniel. He is here with me. Zanele is going to bring us the latest stories making headlines. It is 7:00. We're getting to know him, and of course, we'll find out what projects he's working on this year. And as you heard, he's a father of 3 and a husband to 1 wife.
Imindeni yabantu abazobe-ke beqhamuka-ke e-Wuhan e-China beze kuleli angeke ikwazi ukuthi-ke ibabone kusho ungqongqoshe wezempilo uZweli Mkhize kanti umlisa uzovela enkantolo mayelana nokuswelakala ngokubulala amalungu omndeni amathathu ethomo e-Eastern Cape. So makumanele ishagalombili yehora ngibuyena lezi nezinye izixoxo.
So your mom is Celine Dion. Really? Yes. Celine Dion is the one who I know with with the biggest age gap.
How old is he? What was the age?
26. Close.
Celine Dion got none of my moms. She ain't got nothing. Which is in England and she just watched John Carney in a play. Come on.
Your mom is in England right now.
Right now.
Watching John Carney in a play.
John Carney in a play.
Yeah. Not only is she dope, she's like dope.com.
But you must understand, this is like a domestic worker, vendor woman who did not wear pants for the longest time.
Does she wear them now?
Oh, she's rocking them now.
She does. She probably wears tight. She probably wears tight.
Yes. Not the short ones.
Yeah. Does she keep short hair?
Yeah, you got the win game going.
Oh, she got a win game going.
So it's a hell of a transformation.
Oh my God, that is so cool. How old is she?
She's 64.
Oh wow.
55 or something.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
In their own half in the exchanges, however, Sofilatas went up the other end and forced the
Which one is she? The one with the wig?
one on the right.
to save
With the wig?
No,
No, that's not.
however, the pressure wanted to his goal on Masanda Wana after Ali Maloko shared home. Junior Ajayi's cross
Who's Jean Gomez?
into the second stand.
Yeah.
Who's Jean Gomez? She's a youngster.
Yes. And grabbed their second goal after Malul.
Oh wow.
The penalty spot after 68
These things
minutes
are so
after
comfortable.
Ali
I wanna
Baji
buy
went
them
down
again.
in the danger
What's
area.
that?
So now,
Men's brief.
this means the Mamelodi Sundowns will have to win their second leg in Pretoria by 3 goals to 0 and hopefully not concede a goal, or they will be out of the CAF Champions League. And that's pretty much the massive history update for now. We'll give you more in the next hour's time.
Okay, bro, Jerry, I know you're not really having a good Monday because your team lost, but how are you doing in the second hour? Have people started coming in the office?
No one is saying.
Mm-mm. Is anyone there yet?
Hey, Jerry. I'm not going to support this.
Okay, bro, Jerry, just tell them you're doing traffic reports the whole day. What's going on the roads this morning?
Okay, just a reminder
Having a tough time in the office. It's a tough day in the office for all the Pirates fans.
I've broken down what happens on the entrance east and south road in Germany, actually on the entrance north before and airport in Germany also. Traffic is very slow on Dock Road,
wow,
Corona, and entrance and entrance.
You grew up in the park.
So
you lived in the parks in the 90s? Ned, you have your headphones on. Are you not bothered? All right, so it's time for us to check out our listeners' choice for this Monday morning. All you have to do is send us a voice note, and then we get to play your song. Tell us who you are and why you like your song that you want. 0749407992. The kids kick it off at 6:30, and then at 7:30, of course, it's you, the adults, and then I close it off at 8:30.
The rap Steve Biko.
Yes. The rap Steve Biko, Black Lads up in the business. Did you hear me? I said Black Lads.
Cape Town is fun. Can you please play me?
Black Lads, Black
And sometimes the devil will come into your life and manifest in different ways.
We're having weak beats and you're having
Magui, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with you?
What is wrong with me?
Yeah, weak beats is a little bit like over there, very suburbia. At least the Kellogg's can understand. When you said, remember when you said you'll never look at Kellogg's the same? Yeah, I hate you because I went shopping and I was craving them and I said, and they were priced to go. I'm like, no wonder that nigga was sitting over there with the Kellogg's. The guy was happy. When I go. So no, I was saying that. So you grew up in Caucasus in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was a different world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I Bob Mabena and Tracy Going. I bumped into them a couple of times.
Yes, Tracy she lived around there.
Yeah,
yes.
That was
Claire Johnson as well lived around Caucasus. Yeah. But she's also a Caucasus.
Why do you say not 90s Caucasus?
Well, 90s. Well, 90s, 2000s. Because I'm just trying to imagine the era when your parents were there.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
The 90s. Yeah. I'm just in my head. Yeah, I'm just visualizing. I'm just going like, whoa, that's really interesting for a kid.
You know it.
Yeah.
Sarafina was like my open experience.
For you, 99. When it came out in it's 90, I think. When did Serafina come out? Where's Mbui? Just before 3, 4. Just after the election. And you were a kid in primary school.
I was a kid because from 3 years old I'd been playing kiss and catches with white girls, black girls.
Oh my gosh, he's been playing kiss and catches with white girls and black girls and colored girls. Like what kind of
It's like hammer.
What's going on?
Something's wrong.
Where are the other black?
Well, there were other black kids, and
Yeah.
then they weren't like me, and I was like, Then I went to Serafina, and I was like, wow.
So we went to Serafina and said, yes! You said,
No!
Gosh. What?
What's going on? But I'm conscientized.
We thank Serafina. Imagine. Where would we be now? Serafina didn't help us.
I'm in America. I'm in America. We're married to like.
No, you could have been. You've been Australia, definitely not in America. In America, there's no place that reminds you how black you are. America is the worst place to go. England as well. You know.
It's a bit better. Like this, like black people are, but there's a bit more. I mean,
in Brixton. They're a bit more in Brixton. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they have. I feel like they feel like they have a bit of
Camden. Yeah, they have a little bit
You know what I'm saying?
because they feel like you came into our country literally. So we're here because of you. Whereas the Americans are like, you forced us to come here.
It's the battle of the pretty boys on Twitter. Like
that's a stupid thing.
Oh Lord.
All right, welcome back. It's Massive Metro in the morning. That's our song request from our listener for this morning. I always love it when it's a local song because the growth of local music is good for our economy. Yes, you can do the math for yourself and realize where it fits in, you know. So I'm not even going to do it for you. So just get it. All right. So right now we're continuing our conversation in studio with Nathaniel Ramabulana.
Nat.
Nat. You don't want to be called Nathaniel?
Ooh, I just feel like I'm a priest or something.
You're about to lay your hands on somebody.
I'm about to preach.
Okay, Nat, you can preach. So when did you decide that you want to get into the creative arts?
Oh wow, what a touching question. I love it so much. Yeah. So I was in grade 11. I'd been watching KTV, OTV, and
were you those KTV?
No, I was watching. Okay. So, but I was shy, you know. Anyway, then we got a grade 11 English teacher who gave us a poem to perform, and I did it, and she was like, "Wow, you're quite a talented actor." And for the first time in my life, I felt like, "Wow, I'm good at something." Because before that, I was just like a mediocre kid. We just did enough just to get by. I wasn't really involved in much. But right there and then, like this huge, massive, I don't know what it was.
A world opened up
to me.
Yeah.
You know? And suddenly I was like, oh, I'm good at something.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try to figure it out. And later that year, I auditioned for the high school play. I did it. I was on stage.
Yeah.
I felt at home. There was nothing weird about being on stage. The lights, the costume, the remembering of the lines, the other actors speaking back to me, the audience watching. All of it just felt so familiar and so comfortable. And I was like, this is where I want to be for the rest of my life.
All right, so we're going to take an ad break quickly, and then we return with Nat Ramabulana in studio with me this morning. Don't get it wrong, y'all.
I might just move out of burst.
6 to 9 a.m.
We'll come back after this.
The weekend special. The only show
Literally, there is no ad. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that up. See? It gives me enough time.
Suspect every Friday and Saturday as they get your weekend going. Check into www.massivemetro.com every Friday from 6 to 10 p.m. and every Saturday from 7 to 10 p.m. for Massive Mixes Mania and your favorite entertainers. And that's not all. The weekend special comes at you live with the Vinyl Meltdown Sessions at 86 Public in Randburg on the first Saturday of every month. It's the weekend special on the rocking, real and relevant Massive Metro Sound of Hearts.
All right, welcome back to Massive Metro. We're continuing our conversation in studio this morning with my special guest. It is Nat Ramabulana. He's spending time with me. He is an actor, a father and a husband, and of course, he's proud of his Venda heritage. Grew up in the burbs in Parkes, got on stage at the age of 11. Okay, so now you're good at something. You're in primary school. No, not yet. Oh no, they were not. Okay, they hadn't discovered dark chocolate. Yeah, they were just like, okay. So now you go study dramatic arts. Did you go to Wits?
Yes,
okay. I mean, if you grew up in Parkes, that's the right thing to do.
Of course.
I mean, it's either you go to University of Cape Town,
yes,
or you go to Wits. You get it.
Yes.
Yeah. How was it?
Wits was brilliant. Wits was an amazing experience. I got there and I just wanted to do everything. Whether it was a 2-minute play, a 5-minute play, a 6, 7, 10, whatever 20-minute play, I did it because I was a shy kid, guys. You know, I was really, really shy. I was really reserved and introvert. So
well, you're an only kid, and your parents, one is younger, one is older. I'm just thinking, no, I would really I literally went into your world in my head. I'm just thinking, you have this very mature parent, and you have this one who's discovering herself, and then you're the kid in the middle. You're like Gamo. She's the only kid. Yeah, the only part. So she's a lot. Yeah, like problematic.
We cool by ourselves.
Yeah. So okay, so that's that, and then you discover the world of acting. So were you at uni the same time as people?
No, he was before me.
But he was at Wits, right?
He was at Wits,
and
yes.
then Mushidi was at Wits. Kensani Manganyi was at Wits.
Yes.
I know all the Wits kids because I just used to think they went to the damn best university in the creative arts. It's the only. I was like,
at that time it was absolutely
it was the best.
Our best.
Yeah, who else?
I was my peers were Mpose Tutu.
Yeah, Mpose. Oh, you were the international. Yes, Akin. Was Akin there?
No, he was UCT.
He was UCT. Okay, okay. But he was in the scene in Joburg around that time.
Yes. So yeah.
I'm an international.
Dumi was there.
Dumi Morake.
Was there.
Yes, that's why he met on Saint City.
Shannon Ezra, if you don't know her.
Yes.
Yeah, Shannon
So
Ezra.
did you and Dumi get along? Because he's also a chief back in Ghana. Well, he comes from Ronald royal lineage.
We loved each other. We
did?
Yeah, we were in place together. We still buddies now. Yeah, it was awesome.
Oh, great stuff. Okay, so you're one of those guys when I watch on telly, right? I feel like, you're going to have one of those long career. You're going to be like an old man on television, but you got that John Kani international man. Like, I don't have to force myself. Okay. It's here, but it's coming. Like, do you feel like that about yourself? Or is this me like watching you say
I love
you love stage.
I love it. It's, like I said, it's I go there to live. Like life for me is it's hard in that social etiquette and whatnot. And
you're not an out there person like that.
All. Okay. So like on stage and through these characters, I get to do all those things that I dream of, that I would like to do.
So when you were studying, did you obviously now your world has opened up. Now you know the possibility of what the creative world can offer you. Then you're studying it, and then you're on stage, and then you discover yourself and things about yourself and your ability. So did you start saying, oh, Anthony Hopkins is my man, John Gunny is my man, Denzel. So who are the people who you
Jeffrey Wright.
Okay. Very serious. Isn't he like an English actor person?
He's an American actor.
American.
Yeah.
Google Jeffrey right there. I need to see which one it is. I need to see his picture.
Yeah, Jeffrey Wright, definitely. John Gunny. He's a,
Do you
John
do
Gunny is
theater
a-
as well?
He is. That's why I like for 10 years I took in theater.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was serious. I wanted to do like the
Mm.
offers were coming, but I was like, no.
I want to build my craft.
I call.
Yeah.
I'm an artist.
Yeah.
I'm an artist. That's it.
Yes. I know. Okay, so we're gonna take a musical break and then we'll come back and continue. Do you listen to lots of music?
Not as much as I should.
Okay, what do you
I'm
listen
not
to?
specific. I just anything happy. I'm very cheesy and whatever's popular at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mafigizolo,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
list of artists.
At the moment,
Did you play
I'm
them at
liking
your
Dua
wedding?
Lipa.
Dua Lipa. That must be a 7-year-old.
I'm a happy guy, guys.
That's Dua Lipa is because of a 7-year-old. Come on, tell me.
No, but genuinely, I'm like, ooh, like
But
I'm
Dua
working
Lipa
out, I'm
is
running.
because your daughter like Dua Lipa.
No, it's me.
Really?
Yeah.
You like literally pick Dua Lipa?
I do, and I'm very connected to it.
It's a Dua Lipa. Wow. Okay, Dua Lipa is very. If you
Are
love
you judging me?
Dua Lipa is very. If you love Johannesburg, Joburg loves you.
Ooh, shade.
Where are my shades? Oh, guys, that's so funny. What is this thing doing? Yeah, I've never seen anything like this. Dua Lipa is very. If you love Johannesburg, Johannesburg loves you. It's from the Parkhurst.
When you really take a guy to Parkhurst, man, you can't.
Take Parkhurst out of
But
it.
I'm happy.
Oh, where did you remove the cute one? Why did you remove that right guy? I want to see him. Oh my God. Neck.
Where are you from? What's your background, girl?
So I was born in Bushbuck,
Huh?
and then I came to Joburg when I was 13. I used to come visit my parents. Also, well, they didn't live in a back room. They lived in the house. And then
Yeah, I am getting back.
Hey! No, you were in a cottage, darling. There's a difference. Mate's quarter is totally different. And then we moved. So then my parents had a shack. My grandfather had a shack in that home, and then we lived there. Then eventually my parents bought a house in Soweto. So I came to Soweto when I was 13. Go to high school.
You see, I was jealous of you.
Really?
Yeah,
I was jealous of you.
You had like a house.
I was
You
jealous
had
of
a
you.
room if you had one.
So I used to have a lot of my dad's cousins
Yeah.
lived in the main quarters. So we would come where the families would come visit and park our
Okay.
cars.
Yes.
Yeah, and then it's like, and then like,
Yes.
Davis, when are they
Yes.
leaving?
Yes.
Yes, that was us.
So I was looking at you guys, so like you had a car.
So my parents on Sunday, so we would drive around the suburbs looking at houses. That was us.
You see, like you were
That was us.
You were progressed.
We
You
were like,
you were
so my
ahead.
parents. So I used to be like, oh, when I grow
What
up,
clothes did you wear?
Woodward.
That one.
My mom used to
Ah,
wear
you-
Woodward. And
You-
we bought
you were-
groceries at okay. Well, Woodward didn't have groceries then. And Pick and Pay. And my dad used to work for this Italian family that lived in Linden. And every Friday at work they had a bride. So my dad would bring a stash of bride meat. Friday.
You were cheesing it before, like.
You know, now that you say it, I realize I was cheesing it, but I was not really cheesing it because I didn't go to Bonado Park or Parktown Girls or Parkett Primary. I went to Bloody Tabatawula High School. That's great. Hello. And I wanted to go to Vert. And my parents were like, where's that? What's that? They had no idea. So my dad worked in a factory.
Yeah.
You know, nail making factory. My mom was that woman who chilled at home. If she wanted a job, she was like, okay, I'll go look for a job at Jet Stores. The guy at Jet wants to sleep with me. I'm not going. That was my mom. And she was like, I don't want to work.
But your parents, like, how you know how ashamed I was that my parents were domestic workers? I lied. I was lying. So, no, my parents is still. And no, that house is mine.
Oh. So you had to live with that
Yeah,
world.
that's the side because like I'm going to school with you. Who gets dropped off.
Who gets dropped
And
off.
who has
But what they didn't tell you is that as they were being dropped off, the parents were eating water and brown bread because they think that was the shit. The child had to wake up at 4 in the morning.
Okay, can
Dr. Raniki Malango and Dr. Rishi Achuku bring you nourishment for the
Cool
soul
stuff.
every
So what's
week
gonna
on
happen?
Sunday
We're gonna
Circle Live on Massive Metro. Download
We
the
don't have
Massive Metro
an
app
ad.
on Google Play
Yeah, I
and
can
the
always
Apple
add
App
the
Store
breaks.
and listen in
Who
from
wants a
9
break?
to 12
During
p.m.
those
for
times,
ministry,
10,
motivation, and a whole lot of massive every Sunday. The
So
show
you're gonna come
crosses
back
over
after, yeah?
to Dr.
You're not
Rishi's
gonna
The
play the
Wisdom
song
Center
after
to plug in live to his
Yeah.
weekly Sunday
You're
sermon.
you're
It's
confusing
7
me,
Hours
dude.
of Soul
Okay, that's fine.
every
I got it.
Sunday on Massive Metro.
And then we're gonna do the
Sunday
game
Circle
again.
Live from
Huh?
9 to
With
12 p.m.
The game now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it's Massive Metro in the morning. We continue to bring you great music and great conversations. I'm having a good conversation this morning. I knew that I was going to like you. Like you're my dude. Like what we just spoke about off air. Why am I not hearing the music, guys? Something is up. But anyway, I will live. Please ask Kagiso to check for me because my song is not playing here, and I'm trying to get it as a backtrack. So we're talking about the different side of the world that we grew up, as teenagers through high school and all of that. You growing up in Parkhurst, going to primary school in Parkhurst and going to Wits and all of that. I'm the kid who grew up in the township. I didn't even go to Parktown Golf or Banata Park. That's where the kids and parents could, if they couldn't get in the taxi, some of them got dropped off. I walked to school in Soweto. So now, growing up in South Africa, all of that stuff, I like how you openly talk about it. So when did you realize, oh, my parents are working here. This is the world that I'm thrown in because of the economic situation now. I'm going to become net my own person outside of that.
So I mean, growing up always felt like a fraud because literally, I'm in the back room.
Yeah.
Of this mansion.
Huge mansion. Yeah. Not just.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and I'm going to school and people are like looking at me walking to school from Parkhurst.
You speak very well.
I speak
your,
very well.
Your uniform is proper.
You know what I'm saying? I woke up 30 minutes ago instead of like 2 hours ago.
Yes.
So it's like, dude, my life is
it's plash. And the missus, I'm sure, is contributing to your school.
Course,
they might be sitting on the SGB.
Yes.
Look, if you were good in sports, they would even love you more, but you're probably not great. So they were just like, oh, Sarah's child, he's such a nice boy.
Yeah. We'll do what we can.
We'll do what we can with him. Oh, he's so lovely. Rosie, he's such a good boy.
Maybe he's a date.
Maybe he's a night bloomer. And then you finally broke out of your shell. I'm so proud of you. I really feel for that because my kids now, I look at my kids now going into a world where they have to interact with other races in school and whatever. And then sometimes, this whole hair thing and body whatever. I'm like, nobody told me that nonsense at 11.
No. At 11.
I'm like, nobody told me. When they started when I got into television, they said your bum is big, you're this. I'm like, hey. I'm not going to tolerate that. No, but you can't speak like that. I'm like, no, this is how I speak. Hang out, who cares? That's me.
Speak like you speak,
Speak like I speak. I'm not bothered when I.
Yeah.
Oh, we were hanging out.
Yeah.
I'm like,
some music like that. That's which I love. He just left. Like, this is me.
This is me. Get over it. Yeah.
Get over it.
But anyway, so Safta nominated for Best Male Actor in a TV soap.
Wow, what a shock!
Uh-huh.
What a complete. Like I'm not even on social.
Huh?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But leave the socials. The socials is not television. So the socials is minus 5% of our population. It's not even plus 5. It's minus. It's people who live in Sandton, Joburg. They have data and free Wi-Fi most of the time at work. They think they know. They have no clue. You looking for it?
I'm in order. I'm excited. I'm telling everybody I'm praying, I'm practicing, I'm saying things.
Good for you. I think you should practice your acceptance.
You know what I'm saying? Why not? Yeah, but I might as well hope for the best. You know?
Yeah, yeah. No.
But I'm super honored.
How many
Super
years in the making has it been? Obviously, your 10,000 hours is done. You have put in the 10,000 hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
2006.
2006.
I started 2006. I've toured internationally. I've done plays. I've been watched by one person. I've been watched by
millions.
You know what I'm saying? And the love does not stop.
Yes.
I always say, like in acting, I you can put me in any kind of situation. I will try my best. I will do my level best to make something out of it. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm so honored and so humbled by the nomination. And
we're gonna take a break. We come back and say goodbye. Guys, something is up. My music is not playing. Here we go. All right, it's much better now. Look where the music is playing from. It's playing from the set. It's playing from here. See? It's swapped around. Can you call him? I told you something is wrong. How come nobody believes me when I say shit? Because you think I'm dramatic. Correct. But I'm not. I'm being real. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to say how you say it. But that's your problem, not mine. I said it. I don't have problems.
You guys.
By the way, sorry, I don't have problems. I've said what I need to say. If you haven't heard me, that's your.
But no, how does it lag?
That's not my issue.
Oh, you the one who launched it.
They must take it, whatever it is. How are you, perhaps? Did you say Awini, perhaps?
How are you, Max?
How are you, Max?
How are you, Max?
You see, that's on channel A there. It's playing on channel C there. What? Yeah. Oh, you like it? I don't believe me. Just show me. That's a volume button. Is it not? What is that? Okay, let me put it live so they all see what's going on. That's the telephone line. And is this really? Really? Are you for real? What? You gotta keep this guy alive. Maxi! Okay, Maxi, bye. Gotta go. Go sort yourself out. Guys, it's officially done. Like, nothing can throw me off. Like, even if you mix up the buttons, I still flow. Hashtag Massive Mornings with Penny and the Go Gang. And a side of boy that's very questionable. Woo! And we're hanging out with Nat. Don't call him Nathaniel because he feels like a preacher. Ramabulana is in studio with me. Okay, so Nat, we're wrapping things up. So the awards are happening later on in the year. Okay, what shows are you on currently? Oh, we didn't get it again. Besides Mubango, what else are you up to?
That's it.
That's it. Are you loving it?
I'm loving it. It's home.
How long have you been on Mubango for now?
Since end of 2016.
So is this your first full-on vendor culture related kind of show?
Project, yes.
Are your parents loving you now?
Yes, everybody. The whole of vendor.
The whole of vendor?
Yes,
they're finally saying.
My village is like, what?
Which village are you from? Chila Pene. Okay, we all meet at Chakuma Market. That's what matters. The rest is nonsense. We all meet there. Okay. What Chila Pene means what again? Let me try. Pene is it? What? Hey, wait a minute. What about baboons?
Okay.
So Chila Pene is what? The home of baboons. What?
Chila Pene.
Yeah.
This guy is dangerous. Yeah, we're deep.
Oh my goodness.
It's good.
Can I come by lightning there?
More than lightning.
You know, it's
we eat baboon. What do you mean?
You know it's March.
I'm joking. We do not eat.
You know it's March.
We do not.
You know it's March now, ne? It's the crazy radio season. I want to dispose of few people. A few contracts must disappear. You're coming for them now. I don't trust this guy. He grew up in Pakistan.
I'll probably sing them a nursery rhyme.
All right, we'll leave it at that. He's not on the socials, but do the right thing. If it's voting, vote for him for the best actor in a soap.
Yep, they can't. They vote for Mobile.
Well, they pray for you. They pray for you and they vote for you. So that's that. Nat, thank you so much for coming through. I know you were a little bit late, but what a pleasure, what an honor to hang out with you. I gotta go to the news. Best male actor in a TV soap. So all the best. You missed out on a game that we were gonna play, but I think it was worth it.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it. He's our man crush for this Monday. Zanele is standing by to bring us the latest stories making headlines.
Zanele Shabalala.
On the
Ukumbelele esishagalombili ihora kanti izindaba nezifundela uZanele intombi yakwaShabalala kuyizona esihamba phambili kuleli ihora amalungu e-ANC anelungelo lokweseka noma ubani afuna ukumeseka kusho unobhala jikelele we-ANC umnumzane u-Ace Magashule emlaleli zobona. Unobhala jikelele we-ANC umnumzane u-Ace Magashule uthi ayikho inkinga uma ngabe-ke amalungu e-ANC eseka wayengume inkampeli wezwe umnumzane Jacobson. Magashule kusho lokho kulandela-ke inkulumo nemibuzo emva kokubonakala kwamalungu e-ANC kakhulukazi iziphathimandla eziphezulu bemeseka emva kokuba inkantolo ephakeme yamacala emgungundlovu esifundazweni KwaZulu-Natal ikhipha incwadi egunyaza ukuthi-ke eboshwe kulandela ukungaveli kwakhe enkantolo mayelana necala abhekane nalo lokukhwabanisa nenkohlakalo. Kanti-ke uMagashule uthi-ke lokhu-ke abantu noma-ke amalungu akwenza ngoba-ke ilungelo labo. Kubosheka abantu ngenkathi amaphoyisa esusa ngendluzula iqeqebana labantu bokufika kuleli bebekade behlala edolobheni laseKapa. Leli qeqebana lithutheleke kwelinye isonto emva kokukhishwa kwelinye belikade elokhu likhombisa bengakahambi. Kanti-ke amaphoyisa afike kasusa labantu basuke sinamathama abanye-ke baphonswa ngisho benasevenini amaphoyisa. Labantu balokhu-ke behleli kulamasonto ngoba befuna ukubuyiselwa emazweni abaqhamuka kuwona bekhala ngokungaphatheki kahle lapha eMzansi belandela ukuhlaselwa kwabantu bokufika kuleli nyakenye. Kanti umlisi oneminyaka engu-35 okudala kulindele kube vele phambi kwenkantolo yamacala e-Eastern Cape namhlanje mayelana-ke necala lokubulala. Ngokombiko lo mlisi akusolakala ukuthi kuyathinteka ekubulaweni kwamalungu omndeni amathathu eTsomo ey'nyangeni ey'ntathu ezendlule. La malungu okungamantombazane amabili aneminyaka engu-16 nengu-17 okudala kanye nentombi endala eneminyaka engu-71 okudala. Izidumbu zabo zatholakala zintanta emfuleni oseduze-ke ngekhaya labo. So kunoma amaphoyisa uThembi Nkosi Kinana futhi-ke umsolwa uboshwe eQueenstown. Kanti lokhu kungumsebenzi wokuzibophezela kwabantu bomthetho ekulisaneni nodlame olubhekiswe ey'nganeni kanjalo-ke nabantu besifazane. Ake sibheke zezimanethe. Irandi lingu-15.79 maqhathaniswa nedola laseMelika libe ngu-20.19 kuponda waseBrithani lingu-17.45 kwi-euro igolide lona lingu-$1,585.97 i-ounce platinum $864 bese kuthi uwayini ongahluziwe ube ngo-$50.80 umphongolo. Masibheka amazinga namhlanje lingu-23.25 bese kuthi esidibeni kuba ngo-24. Mlaleli uma ngabe sengiziphethe zaleli hora ake ngikukhumbuze okuzona bengihamba ngazo phambili amalunga ANC anelungelo lokweseka noma ubani afuna ukumeseka kusho unobhala jikelele we-ANC umnumzane Ace Magashule. Zeguqa zaleli hora ezothi-ke amagamanqa womlaleli bese ngiyabuya-ke neyifinqiwe. It's Massive Mornings with Penny.
Oh wow.
What a wow.
What a wow.
Uma
What
kukhona
a
okwenzeka la
wow.
uhlala khona ufuna ukuthi ithimba
It's
le-Massive
playing
News
from the
kabanzi ngakho ungasithumela umlayezo nge-WhatsApp
who changed it?
ku-076 472
Talk about
7700
sabotage.
noma-ke kwi-email.
They're trying to sabotage me from the morning.
During the show. It's now playing on the channels that we don't even usually use. That's the telephone channel and that's the hotkeys channel.
Well, it can't be Max because he in the first place doesn't know how to fix it.
So can it be
So
operated from
it's-
elsewhere?
Yes, the technical guys can.
From somewhere else?
Yeah,
Okay.
they do have
Then
access.
some morpho has got access elsewhere and he's messing with my money. That's just how it is.
Sorry about that. Picture.
Where's the picture?
Where we going? Is the rain better?
It's raining outside.
Sorry, Zanella.
We're the same today.
Where are we doing it? Here or there?
Siyanetha ngapha.
Outside.
Isn't
Oh.
Yeah, you're gonna get wet though. You're gonna be wet out.
You're gonna get wet. How dare you that poor Brazilian girl.
It's a hat though. She does have a point. Okay, guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Okay, Bui, just ask him to remove it because I was on standby.
Okay, cool.
I didn't want to see.
Guys, thank you so much.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
I don't know how to say these names.
First case of coronavirus confirmed in Nigeria.
Oh, I saw one out. Wrong.
Ke mang o re sabotagang Maramax? Ka mo a ba so re patale. Oh, we live.
So stressed. I remember I used to want to so stressed and I had no choice.
Who should I send the email to? So I know
You didn't press anything funny, right?
Nothing. Fun. Okay. There's a mix which takes place because we're meant to play this. So I don't know where they placed all the other thing. So
Check in the
here
back.
is
No, we are.
the one which we're gonna play next week. One is of the
No, but once you start a series, you have to change it. You can't.
because they can't find this one and go to date record it, and I did send twice.
So then if this is what they're starting today, they must stick to it.
Yeah, get it for this entire week. Then we
Yeah,
want to focus on
that's
this one.
It doesn't matter because remember we Burna Boy featuring Jeremiah Serrani, and it's called Secrets. That's the song that we just played for you. Welcome to it. It's 8 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock right here on Massive Metro. I am having a moment. Yeah, I have no backtrack because there's a ghost in the studio that's pressing other buttons. But what can we do? So while technical tries and sort that out, we're gonna get into a conversation. So this is what's going on the Twitter streets this morning, and I'm grateful that you guys are taking part in the conversation, and you're definitely sharing your thoughts with us. So this is how it goes. Now, the question we asked you: do men forgive cheating? 75% say they could never, and 25% says yes, they do. What is your thought on it? And I think we need to break it down. The next question that you guys ask, what is cheating according to men? Okay, that's what you must ask. Having sex or hanging out with another guy? Because cheating to men and cheating to women are two different things. Okay, so let's not get it confused, because I would really, really like to know what those guys were saying 75 could never. And I can tell you, if it's men who voted that if you had sex with another man, that's not it's what?
Cheating to men is anything that does not involve him.
Yeah.
If you're chatting to another
The
man,
man
that's
is
cheating.
cheating,
If you're
yeah.
looking at him, that is cheating.
Yeah.
If you're dreaming about another man, that is cheating,
Cheating.
because apparently women are emotional beings.
Yeah. So, but for that's when it comes to women. But for them, they can imagine.
No, they
that.
can do all of it.
They can do all of that,
outside
but
all
it's
the borders.
not cheating.
Yeah, because as long as you're yeah.
So, and then they can see anything else.
Yeah.
That's
she's just a fan, babe. She's
just a fan. Even the guy who drives a truck and works down the road has a fan. It's not just, I almost said AKA, but it's a whole touchy subject this morning.
He seems not to have any fans right now.
He doesn't have any fans right now, especially in the Northwest. But that's another conversation for another day. Still to come this morning right here on the show. We are going to be getting into Baba Buntu. That's coming through in the next 4 minutes. How to deal with absence of a father figure right here on Massive Metro. I was not being funny. I was just being honest and truthful. It is, Massive Metro, www.massivemetro.com. You can stream us live and listen to the show live on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. It is Penny and the Girl Gang with a side of boy. It's a little bit questionable.
You weren't being funny, but it was funny.
It was.
Of course, it was hilarious. Also, just the metaphors, the wordplay. There was a lot going on in that. It takes special intelligence.
Again, this coming March. Catch Massive
I can't help it that I'm a natural, darling.
Like Hollywood,
You can take part in the magic too.
Did the song just change?
Your time, money, clothes, food, and other goods to the children. Contact
I like that net guy, guys. Like, I really think he's such a, so sweet. Like, he's such a sweetheart. He was late this morning. Oh my God, I really enjoyed him.
Yay!
Sundays is fine spot to play. I don't have space. We don't even have space for games anymore. Does he realize? Now we must insert change.
No, the first thing, voice notes I delete after.
I didn't even listen to the voice notes. Was it voice notes of Sunday Circle or him?
Yeah, Sunday Circle.
It's Sunday Circle.
And
I
then
didn't listen.
after,
So
he was just like, we should find a space.
Yeah.
Then I'm like,
no, I'm not live.
Okay. Then in my head, I'm like, I almost said to him, how does Sunday Circle call the two messages? It really doesn't make sense. It's not compared to it.
I think what he's trying to say is on a Monday we should find a Monday replenishment thing and then insert it there. Because he's had a conversation about Monday replenishment. I look for what we do with touch. We used to do it on Mondays.
Okay, let's just find it and avoid talk. He sent me that thing.
But I am alive. That's Sunday.
Why?
Come on, I'm so cute.
And we can't play when the show starts, right?
What? Does he want us to do it like how we do Baba Buntu?
Yeah.
Content open on a Monday instead of the prayer and then Tuesday because she prays on that show. It's the word.
Okay, but wait a minute. But those clips is not her praying, is it?
No.
No, but it's the word. It's her. Isn't she preaching? Yeah. So not every day, just on a Monday.
On a Monday.
Yeah, I could work on Monday.
And then shoot the rest
Okay,
of the
but
other
ask him if he wants it every day or on a Monday.
I think it's on a Monday, but I'll ask.
Okay. Hey,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Don't
give him an idea of everything.
I'm gonna say because Monday is about getting replenished and we just come from the weekend and it's Sunday. We're gonna open a sauce. Done.
But do we open and have a conversation about it,
He wants to open and have a conversation.
He wants us to have a conversation. So we need to fit it somewhere. Yeah.
Okay, well,
he wants us to engage with the content. So we need to find a proper
time.
Because Buntu is at 1:15. At 25 past, are we going to play another clip?
No, we can't do it in the 8 o'clock hour. It needs to be in the 6 to 7 hour. At 6:20, we've got it won't have work in 6:20. It might work in the 7 o'clock hour.
But that's when it starts getting entertaining with the guests and stuff like. So it has to be in the first hour.
I'm thinking 6:25 till 6:30.
Okay, that's fine.
Also, no one is trying to hear church after they've started there.
No, 6:25, 6:40 is it? Okay, that's the newspapers. It can be moved.
Can it be after the Kiddies' Choice?
To take us to 6:20, to take us to 6:40.
Then it's tight because usually we come out 6:34, latest 6:35. Then the Kiddies' Choice takes us to either exactly 40 or 39.
I mean, how long that looks like a minute?
But then we'd have to dedicate a segment from 21. Because it would be the clip, then engage with.
Okay, let's think about it.
Yeah.
It'll come. Let's not force it right now. We'll find something.
Stand by to punch and roll to Ubuntu.
Sorry?
Stand by to punch and roll to Ubuntu.
Punch and roll.
Punch and roll. And
We rat our punch and roll.
Link.
All right, it's Massive Metro in the morning. Dabezuguta, 15 minutes after the hour, 8 o'clock. It's our musician featuring Simi. That's how it is. It's 8:15. We're coming back with more. Baba Buntu chatting to us this morning, and he's getting into a very, very important subject. It's a very big conversation that we need to have. It's a national conversation. That's how big it is. So, alarmingly, many children grow up without a father, and sometimes, even if he is there, the relationship is not strong. Many men carry the pain of having been abandoned for most of their life. How can one heal the wound left by an absent father? Okay, so how to deal with absence of a father figure? That's the main topic for this week. So today he's talking about, is it a must to be fathered? Is it a must to be fathered? South Africa, Africa, and the world, listening closely. Baba Buntu could have some answers to a question that a lot of us are battling with.
I thought it was radio language.
I heard that more massive.
What?
When you punch and roll things, and it's not everyone, it's specific people that use that,
Because
and
remember
maybe they learned
December
it
when we were
somewhere
doing the show,
else.
told like we're gonna punch and roll. So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so that's what
where
punch
you
and
picked it up.
yeah.
Yes.
Really?
So
Not
then I was
everyone uses
assuming
that.
what
Other people are just like short link, long link.
Oh, okay.
Where did you learn that shit?
Look at her, and then he assumes that's radio.
So I can't fix
jazz-
shit here, but he knows how to punch and roll. What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
What?
We are being told that
Yeah. So it's not radio job. No. It's just how he makes it easy for himself.
It's new age regular radio nonsense.
Yeah, that's why I picked it up. So I'm thinking,
It's not
oh,
new age. It's first thing that he says.
Why is new age
And he
radio?
assumed that it's the thing.
Oh, he likes it. It works.
many children may have grown
What?
up with
Do you
their
know when he
father
said
in
punch
the
and roll,
house
she said,
knowing his
Lena, that's a hard
Punch and roll.
In my head, I'm like,
What is that?
why aren't you getting it? Like, it's punch and roll, Penny.
Whatever. I ain't punching and rolling
I'll
shit.
never forget that day. And then Mooney's face was like, what the fuck is wrong with this lady?
What does
Why
she
doesn't she
give
take
you?
orders?
I don't take orders.
Oh, spicy, come back. Let's try. Lemo.
Ke bona ke re the time le pheya ko hae.
Swela ma.
What did she
Eh,
do?
chili. And ke bets I cheat. E kakang ko.
Okay.
When I was making chili, man, at your house.
What about the chili?
It was
I had
gang.
posted the amount of chili I was making.
So what is this one saying about the
I
chili?
was
Is bad.
spicy because of chili, which I
It's
knew.
good for your metabolism, darling. That's the shit that keeps you young.
Ke rata
Oh no! This weekend, Wajambi Sononali like.
I want to say that.
But for
In
Inti
the
ba,
past, you did not become a
I
man.
think it's about Inda speaker for.
Not even.
No, I
So
don't think
Damon.
that's the truth. I think
What are
we
they
have
wrong?
lived for quite a few generations now where
The theatrics.
We're supposed to listen to this shit. You're distracted.
That's a really don't speak like that about someone.
trying to be both a mother
No, I
and
don't
a
mean
father.
shit in a bad thing. In a
Yeah,
bad way. I
you're
mean shit
distracted.
advice.
Still, I would say
You being
that
distracted.
having a father gives
No,
you
you
Okay.
okay. Say someone is distracted.
Okay, you're disturbing.
Your
Your
dad
dad
is
doesn't
distracted.
matter if you don't know your father. It doesn't really matter if the parents cannot
See
cope
that you're going for low
with
blows.
that. And I think what it also
Now she's gonna punch and roll me.
I can't hear you.
especially for reasons of relationship clashes between the parents. It is very important that you also decide what kind of lesson you're going to draw from what happened to you. How do you make sure that this is not repeated through the choices you make, the partners that you invite into your life? Because sometimes it becomes almost like a generational thing, but that can stop. It doesn't have to be that way. In African culture, we say that one of the highest roles that an African man can actually play is to be a father. And a father means so many things. It means to nurture a child. It means to be there. It means to be present. It means to be able to advise. It means to be able to role model for your child. It means to be
able to sit down and also talk about the things that you are fearful of, the things that you're not so good at, so that you can also show more weaker and let me call it a vulnerable side. It's not necessarily a weakness; it's more honest. We want to go further into this topic, so continue to listen to us. Thank you for listening today. If you want to connect with me on social media, you can use the handle at Dr. Ubuntu. And you must tune in next time. We continue to unpack contemporary manhood.
Massive Mornings presents Ubuntu Unleashed.
Listen to me. I think as men,
Oh, there you have it. There you have it, Massive Metro. That is Baba Bunti for this Monday. It's a topic that is going to be unpacking throughout the week, so definitely be here. Now switching Musli and Pratt Click. It's called Hola Heta. Heta. Guys, though, on a serious note, Tuan needs to fix this thing. It's not working. What's going on? Can he fix it? Can he find someone who can fix it? What is he doing about it? Like, we can't work like this.
Already after 8. I don't fuck with people who fuck with people I don't fuck with. That's right.
That sounds like
That's right. Yes. But I got the alphabet. I can figure it out.
Can you send that to me? I need to post it. Any this weekend?
No, Bay was not in town, remember?
Oh, you need to have a Bay for replacement.
Both my bays are not in town.
Shit, you need a head Bay.
So when you come back, we're gonna do who jam to this with the.
Currently, I only have 2 girls living inside me, so I need to find a third one to get the third Bay.
Only 2 girls are in your head?
Currently, right now. Usually there's about 6, 7. One for every day of the week.
Aring Mama Boy.
I love that moment.
Aring. Guys, can we have her? Can we have her, please? Can we have her on the show as a guest? Aring Mama Boy. Aring. I love her.
Aring,
and I know how to.
It's a second.
Yeah.
I think about Tom but like Shano City. I don't know if they think saying sex is taboo, but they say, hey, how much like, it's like this. Don't say that.
We need to have Mudiay on the show, guys. A baby boy. A birthday boy. How are you? Happy birthday, child. How old are you? How tall are you? No, that's not It's his birthday today. He's turning 23. I had a job at 23.
Look at this.
So does he.
Do you know this video?
Your song?
Yeah?
Song for the day.
Why uput sa kona jano? And then ki uput kay libal. What was song?
I can't really.
All right, can we play Who Jam to this? It's Massive Metro in the morning. That's music of Nels featuring Musli and Presh Click. Hola, Heta. That's how it is. A baby boy is in studio this morning. It's his birthday. He is turning officially 23. A Burundi boy, a cheese boy. The one who teaches us how to do the pumpkin cat. I'll get the pumpkin cat today.
No music.
Yeah, just music, Papa. Just improvise, man. Something.
Just,
yes. Well, when I start with the shoulders, and then you jump, and you go. There you have. Okay, so now it's time for us to play Who Jam to this. Are you playing with us?
Yeah.
Awesome, dope. Okay, so here we go. Kamo, I'm all ears.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna play Who Would Jam to this. There's always something wrong with these headphones, but okay. Standing in for Disky Diva because we didn't leave. So this morning for Who Would Jam to this, we're checking out the song Frankie Boise Mama Used to Say, right? So the 4 players that we have, the first player is
Do you have 2 copies there?
No, this is something else. This is something else. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
So the first player is Tugelo Ranti. He's 29 years old. He's from Bares FS, plays for Bafana Bafana, and he's a striker. And then the second player is George Maluleka, 31 years. Yes, and he's from Tembisa, plays for Kaiser Chiefs, and he's a midfielder. He's actually married to one of my friends. Hey, Bam Bam. And then the third soccer player.
She is.
Steph, I know you're going all the way, but can you next? Okay.
No, I know, man.
Yes, okay.
Okay. The third player is Paul Makola, 33 years old from Groblersdal. He plays for Cape Town City and he's also a midfielder. And then the last player we have is Thabiso Kutumela, 26-year-old, Limpopo Mokopadi, and plays for Maritzburg United FC. And he's a center forward. So the song once again is Frankie Boise, Mama Used to Say. So who do you guys think would jam to the song?
Okay, who's going first? Can I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Mpoma Pula.
Okay, okay. And Steph?
I think I'll go with George. He looks like a mama.
You're going with George?
Yeah.
Okay, so Steph goes with George Maluleka and you're going with Mpo Makola. Makula.
Yeah. Frankie Boise, Mama Used to Say. Yeah, that's who I'm gonna go with. Who are you going with?
I get a nag. You gave Master Pika.
Oh gosh. Okay, she knows.
Because I know who the winner is also. So
all right, that's fine. So that's it. You want to change?
No,
It's your birthday.
I don't want to change.
You don't want to. You don't
Are
want.
you sure?
Are you sure?
Joanna wink if I'm right. One wink.
No, there's no winking. I mean, there's no winking. Okay, so this is what's going to happen right now. I mean, we're not even going to talk about anything to do with her eyes. You could think she's winking and she's blinking because she's always blinking. So be very careful. Don't ask her to wink or blink.
Only when I have lashes. I don't have lashes today.
You know what? I've been trying to figure out what's going on with you.
Yeah, I'm just a sad
Okay,
little girl.
so Tugelo Ranti, George Maluleke, Mpomakola, Thabiso Kutumela, and the song is Who Would Jam to This. Go to our Twitter page, it's at Massive Metro, and of course help us vote and let's see what your choice is. News coming through in a short while at exactly 8:30 with Zanele bringing us the latest stories making headlines. And then of course to get a Disky update from Kululego. Then Brajeri is still healing from the shock of the weekend because but the power of 50 is very strong. It's like Kaiser Chiefs is turning 50 this year and Pirates lost.
Are you a Chiefs fan?
He's a Burundi boy.
I'm a Chiefs fan.
Are you a
You
Chiefs
didn't even know
fan?
the Chiefs one.
You should be a Pirates fan, and you know why?
Because I'm done.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So yellow bones must go.
That's how it always is. That's how you identify a Chiefs player. Get yellow bone. But you're looking, get cheesecake. But I'll tell the power.
Look at me. I'm a cheesecake.
Cheese kickers of outside the borders of the borders of South Africa don't come like the cheese kickers of South Africa. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. What? He's 23 today. It's his birthday. We got cake for you. Have you eaten any cake? Not yet. Not. Oh.
Are the kids all right?
You need to see his face. Have you eaten a cake? Oh my God, you got that Will Smith thing going this morning. Oh my gosh. No, that whole Will Smith Fresh Prince of Bel-Air nonsense.
The swag.
Oh no, we are in trouble. Kiss on. Now when you wearing this, kiss on. That's sport. Well, now that's sport. You got Fresh Prince. Okay.
Yeah,
and it's got a crown.
Used to do this, no?
Yeah.
For Prince.
Yeah.
There's one famous line I knew.
What is it?
It was like, Jean-Claude Van Damme, I'm fine.
There you have it. The Prince of Massive Mornings is here. It's his birthday today. So we're going to be obviously celebrating with him later on in the show. Because when it's birthday in the studio, we have cake. What's up, Zanele?
I'm good and Penny, and how are you?
I'm good.
I'm good and Penny.
Yeah, I had that.
What
she's telling us that she's got money.
Yeah, unemali. Yes, we are happy for her. It's news time, ladies and gentlemen, because it's 8:30.
ungqongqoshe wezempilo uZweli Mkhize uthi-ke sebeme ngomumo ukubhekana negciwane corona, kanti-ke umnumzane esinafashe ukuthi amalungu e-ANC engeseka noma ingabe-ke ubani afuna ukuneseka. Semakumaleli eshagalolunye ihora mlaleli kubuye nalezi ezingegcwele.
A baby boy.
Good morning to you, the listener of the Massive Morning Show. I'm glad we're here.
Oh,
with
so
your
let's
Massive
listen to his
TSP
voice note
update.
too.
So I'm going
Ma'am.
to serving news from
Okay.
the Serie A, the league
Okay.
there has confirmed which is the
Irish
season is
league
running a risk of
and
not
there-
finishing if more matches are postponed because of the coronavirus
So out of
outbreak.
order.
Those are words from Inter Milan's chief executive, Mr. Giuseppe Marotta, who said those words on Sunday, because on Sunday, Inter Milan was supposed to play against Juventus, a match which was supposed to be played later on Sunday, which was one of the 5 matches that were postponed by the Serie A on Saturday. Now, the games in all in those regions where the sporting events have been banned by the government in Italy have been due to be played behind closed doors. Italy has registered more than 1,100 confirmed cases of coronavirus since the contagion came to light in the wealthy northern region around February 20th, and at least 29 people have now been confirmed dead. The Serie A has called an emergency meeting on Wednesday to discuss the consequences of the government measures to stop or cancel sporting activities. And the concern now is that probably they could lose even this season in the league due to the coronavirus outbreak. We'll bring you more of those stories as and when we hear more about that. Keeping it moving then, closer to home, Bloemfontein Celtic returned to winning ways in the AFCON Premiership with a 2-1 victory over Barca FC at the Dr. Molefe Stadium in Bloemfontein on Saturday afternoon. Goals from Philip Kobosane and Visa Mabena
We're not talking to anyone from technical.
all 3 points in
I'm
the
saying
ninth
Mashaka.
place on
No,
the
go away.
Manuel Cambada
People of
solid
technical,
result
you have there's a
Met
tendency
Rafa
every
a
Monday
point
on the show
shot
to sabotage the show.
possession. So well, open the scoring on the half hour mark.
Weapon based on what?
Goal of this season. Kambala leveled the matches 4 minutes after the break.
Monday morning.
What Monday morning?
Monday
What is this?
Mabena found the back of the net with 69 minutes on the clock. Baroka pushed through to try and search for the equalizer, but it was not to be for the Liverpool club, who are now tied in the relegation zone.
As long as you're doing a show.
Thank you very much for listening.
Stand by with traffic.
Sometimes we're gonna change you from right to left.
Brajeri. Yeah, there. You see? Where's Brajeri? Where must I find him now? Brajeri, are you here somewhere? Where are you? Huh? Okay, he's not here. Definitely. It's Factory Default Kopana from Technical is in studio. You better fix this mess right now. We can't have traffic. It's time for me to give you my song for the day. It's from Amanda Black, meeting up with Anthony Hamilton. It is called Vuka. All right, so due to a technical situation, we can't have traffic with Brajeri because, things have chosen to go a certain way, but we're fixing it right here on the show. Here's my song for this Monday night. It's Vuga.
And you are listening to
Come on.
All I feel.
Gave me attitude here. Now my song is not playing. It's so annoying. Kurling.
No, I need to restart this.
No.
So I can't do it now.
Why must it always happen on this show, Kapan?
Your show is deep.
No, that's so you're all like trying to sabotage us.
Yes, when you are good, somebody's going to do.
It's like, now you don't know what channel to use. Like,
but really, Brazilian customer, no.
No, because the telephone line is one of the channels that we're using.
Yeah.
So now I don't know. He's got no channel.
I still in the
I've got to investigate.
I quit a radio show because of nonsense like this on Tobela FM. People fiddling with their desk. You come in, they've removed the memory, they've put it on the. It's frustrating. I hate him. He's not God. He's like not in the mood. This is what I have to deal with. And they say Penny's dramatic. Huh? The reason I quit Tobela was because of something like that. I came, they removed the mainframe by Baile Mopat. I couldn't work. Because I worked Sunday mornings. So you don't know whether somebody did it Friday night or they just said mainframe, your computer by Baile so. And you're like, then you can't go on air.
Sabotage.
I was like, I keep so happy about radio. And I was alone. I was like, that's it, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. Find someone else. No, more at least there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
Nothing. I said,
you must fix it. Did you do an update?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Timmy and I have there was an incoming call. There was an incoming call there. Woo, technical. A woman who cuts her hair is about to fuck shit up. But what's the proper English?
A woman who cuts her hair is about to change her life. But proper English, fuck shit up as in proper English. Because English.
A woman who cuts her hair is about. When I come,
yo, but fuck shit up as
but that's not punch and roll. Punch and roll.
I'm gonna say, so I'm saying a woman who cuts her hair is about to change her life. But we can call you Rebecca Malu. I'm gonna write that on Twitter. It's funny.
It is funny.
It is funny. Let's laugh for Monday.
Because there's a line. And you have to be drawn in the words of school. There's no line.
I'm gonna say we can call you Rebecca Malu, but in the words of Skumba.
Okay, stand by.
I love this song.
Stand by.
Okay. What a powerful song. It is Anthony Hamilton. Well, it's Amanda Black featuring Anthony Hamilton. The song is called Vuga. I have an imagination in my head of seeing them performing this song either at the South African Music Awards or the Grammy Awards or some special important occasion, or some significant that's live on TV with a choir. Wait, see, only busy. Really a beautiful thing. And the quiet thing, something about my color, India, Basotho. Puri, only busy. Freedom Day. I think I must pitch this idea to the president for Freedom Day. Booga. Beautiful stuff. There you have it. So that's my song for today. And it simply means it's going to be a beautiful week, guys. Welcome to the month of March. Beware the Ides of March in the world of radio. It's the crazy season. Contracts ends, new show starts, people get fired, people don't get paid, people start sabotaging the desk in studio to throw you off on a Monday because they are after your job. Fire! No one, Kiri, no one will do anything to me this much. Contracts shall be renewed. Raises shall come, job offers left, right, and center, and people shall lose their jobs as I syndicate across the continent. VUCA!
Okay, can you put a stop for this one? Because when we come back after these ones, we're gonna do who joined to this. No, stop for
Oh,
this
yeah.
one.
Hayi, but ubesheshisa makhulu.
Because then after here, then we can speak about it. Then we're gonna play it from the blog.
Oh.
Because I didn't want to play it from here and situation.
Exactly.
Just coming.
All right, bye people, can we all gather once again because we want to know who would jam to this. Okay, so let's get a reminder. There you have it. Kamo is the game master today. Yes. Yeah, who would jam to this? Frankie, Boise, Mama used to say, Kamo, a reminder is who we chose and who's doing what.
So the four soccer players, Tukelo Ranti, George Maluleka, Mpho Makola, Thabiso Kutumela, and Seth went with George, and Penny, you went with Mpho.
Yeah, I went with Mpho Makola, and then, you know,
Why?
You know, when I turned, I saw Mpho.
Get that connecting beard. It's this healthy beard, that's why.
I don't know. I just, yeah. And then you went with Judge Maluleka, why?
Yeah,
Because he looks like a mama's boy.
Judge Maluleka.
That's what
And the
Steph
song
said.
says Mama used to.
Oh! Shots.
Are you a mama's boy?
I should have
Kinda.
got. Yeah, he is. All boys are mama's boys. It's not even a case of anything. Like mamas just love their boys. It's just it's disgusting.
You look so sad saying this.
Yeah,
By
I
the time
am.
you have a boy and you're a mama that loves her
And
boy.
yeah, but I'm you know I'm a very rebellious person, so I'm rebelling being that kind of mother to my son. So it's problematic because everybody thinks I'm just very because I can afford.
Okay, so let's hear who jammed to this. Because I know we care about that. Yeah, we do.
Hi, my name is Mpho Makola.
Achoo, somebody.
I went into a trance. Did you see me? Did you see me?
She's possessed by the man with the connecting beard.
Guys, can I really tell you? I looked and you had the names on the screen. I was like, that's the first person I saw was Mpho. I was like, I really looked and chose him based on that.
What was she? What was that strata? But what was
No, this shows the mess.
Guys, I'm very.
I'm so sorry, birthday boy, but at least she has cake for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
As a consolation to say
I thought
sorry
it was
for
a
being
Weet
a
Bix
loser.
cake. I actually thought it was the Weet Bix cake. You put
Wow, Steph.
You put milk in
But happy
chocolates.
birthday, you know. Happy birthday, you can get after the show.
No, after you put milk
Hey
in,
guys,
you
what's
put it
Kumba's
in
handle?
the fridge.
It's Kumbi.
Ah, what can I find? Okay, Kumbi.
It says Kwamba.
Did you see Kumba? And I had a T-shirt with the. Ah,
I don't
yeah.
know who you're talking to because I was there.
He had a T-shirt with the same picture.
I was there, got the picture. And when you noticed, you hit me up. You're like, hey! And I'm like, I just saw.
Do you see he tagged me?
No, but I saw the
Oh.
picture before you told me.
Yes.
One out.
Guys, does it feel like two songs are playing? Oh,
Yeah, it's just a lot of instruments.
yeah. But what RCS, guys? Where are their offices? In Randburg. Huh?
Please take me in this.
Oh, the playlist. Oh, thanks. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Even though we're being sabotaged here. No, guys, wait to go to I can't. I'm sorry. This thing's gonna drive me crazy. 2 weekends, 3 weekends in a row. Yeah, and then what's my Alex? Okay, again. Yes! Malele! You're good. Yes, allowed to go down. What's up? Not too loud.
Okay, when you come back, the entertainment quiz.
Oh gosh, man, I can't believe I got that right. It's Massive Metro in the morning. It is music that's chosen by Pomakula. The song is called Mama Used to Say. It's Frankie Boise. That's the song for who jammed to this for this Monday morning. All right, so we keep it moving. We getting into our entertainment quickie. I have a feeling that you're going to give us that sad, heartbreaking story. But I don't have the I don't have a backtrack because obviously of my technical situation that I'm dealing with. So please don't judge my radio that there is no backtrack. Before you get into the entertainment thing, can I just read this for you? If you push me away, I promise you won't find me where you left me. My heart is big, but not big enough to deal with people who decide to love me when it's convenient for them. That's me as a Capricorn. I just had to say that. You're a Pisces, right? Thanks. I just needed you to know that. Keep loving me.
Not even Zinhle could do that.
Yo.
Okay,
The
it's
charger.
time for entertainment quickie right here on Massive Metro this Monday morning. And of course, your fave is here to bring us that. What's up?
Yeah, so Penny, what a weekend, right? So we all saw one of the things that basically dominated the socials and just like newspaper headlines was the Lady Zamar saga. So she was trending again, and this time it's not because of DJ Maphorisa and the Masters situation. But Sunday World revealed that Lady Zamar had opened a case of rape against her ex-boyfriend Sjaba. Yes.
Yeah, I read that article. I saw that, it's very sad and it's a very tricky one. But you know what? In this case, I stand with the victim and let the law take its course. You know, they must investigate and get to that because I can't,
Yeah, so, apparently, it allegedly happened while they were still together in 2017. She opened the case, according to Sunday World, last year, the end of last year. So obviously people are like, why now? She's trying to tarnish the guy. She's bitter. You know how they are. So I also agree with you. The law must take its
course.
Yeah. It's a sad one though, especially because we still have men that think that just because you're dating me, nothing qualifies as rape.
Guys, it happens in marriages. It has happened for decades. And people always say, oh, some married women are angry and bitter. They're like this. There's a lot of things that people, men in this particular instance, think they're entitled to. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
And then the second story is obviously AKA, who took a fall. Now, the South African rapper was out performing in the Northwest, and we had a crowd surfing gone wrong. So while he was on stage, what he did is he jumped into the crowd, expecting to be surfed around, but instead the crowd, dispersed, and he hit the ground really badly. And there's a video doing the rounds on social media where you can see from the jump to the floor, and his voice literally cracks, and you can see him visibly wiping his tears, and they're spilling him with alcohol, and you can hear people saying, but he was a true champ because he continued to perform from his back, lying down like that. And for me, that was so sad. I cringed.
Like when you told me, I haven't seen the video. My heart is still sad that happens. I know that happened. I know that internationally, if whether we know it or not, most of the time with artists, they will have their teams in the crowd for things like that. So it's a sad experience, and I hope lessons are learned. But I really, really think it's so cruel.
It is cruel.
Really
I mean,
cruel.
if you go on Twitter right now, they say
heartbreaking.
karma comes in different forms. Like now they're
no.
going at him, they're making a joke out of it, and he could have potentially hurt himself. You know what I mean?
Look, he still has hurt himself. We don't know the details of it.
Yeah.
Obviously he has to go for a medical report, and out of that, yeah.
And then lastly, this weekend we had the VC Polo Series, which was out in Cape Town. I don't really have much on this except about the outfits that people were wearing, and I wanted to know, what was your take on some of your best and worst dressed? For me, my best was definitely Mihlali. I thought she was nice and regal. But I also have an issue with this thing, wearing the ball gown.
No. Why are you being diplomatic? Damn it, shit dance nonsense. No, sorry. I really am sorry. South African celebrities, socialites, whatever you call yourself, stop wearing metric dance dresses to the polo.
But it's the celebrities that are doing it. The influencers are getting it right. The influencers are killing the celebrities.
Okay.
I even just saw a tweet that said, even CV's Day primary is better than our celebrities.
Okay, so who's celebrity, who's influencer? Like, do we need to have another thing? Because who's who?
You don't know the difference?
No, I don't.
Michelle is not a celebrity. She's an influencer.
Oh,
Sia
okay.
Bani, that's an influencer.
Yeah.
Bob Blue, those are influencers.
Okay.
Celebrities are your Nomza Mombat.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Penny Lilian.
Okay, sorry. No, I'm not a celebrity, but that's another conversation for another day. I'm a broadcaster who's very stylish. Yeah, big difference. Okay, it's 8 minutes to go before the hour. Yeah, they dress badly, those kids. I've been telling them for years, and they just don't listen, and I don't know what we're going to do about it. Yeah. Oh, I saw something. Blue had shorts and a long thing. Ayanda had an orange dress. Gosh.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. What?
I haven't seen it.
No, you can't watch it. I don't want to see it.
It
takes 2 wheat bix
my
biscuits
heart's
to make one good breakfast.
And maybe because I could hear the
pure
like
whole grain
he's
wheat,
like
and it's high
like,
fiber,
and he even
mineral,
does this.
which means
And
it
then
has
after
what
he
you
stops,
need to
but
keep
he's
going.
still lying
Find the
down like
goodness
this
and none of the
on
bad
the
stuff
floor.
like too much sugar, no caffeine. Find your goodness every morning with 2 wheat bix. Now that's one good breakfast.
Why do you say that?
At Taxi Ranch.
Let's see what she was wearing. I didn't see what she was wearing, so I have no idea. I don't know. All the people you mentioned, I don't know what they were wearing.
That brings you 100% vinyl mixes comes to you.
Oh, that was Mihlali. Oh, she had a weave. That's why I couldn't recognize her. I saw this girl. Nice. Okay. She was with Ayanda in them. Oh, I saw that. Okay, boring. Next. Sorry, it's cute. It's boring. Give me another look.
And that's not all. The weekend special comes at you live with the vinyl at 86 Public in
I just saw Ayanda Taylor's
Saturday of
dress.
this month. It's the weekend special on the Rocky.
She's done this look too many times, so I'm bored. Give me another one. I've seen her in that look.
Anyone is on time. It's so stunning. Oh yeah,
Oh,
this
it
is
is stunning.
Nomzama's look.
Yeah, I saw that. It's Is this Gert? Who is this? Yeah. Huh? It's very the thing that Nomzama is wearing. Oh. It's Gert. I didn't know who it was. I already knew it was Gert. I don't know. I'm not sold. It's a beautiful thing. I like that strong purple. What's going on in the front?
Chili pomelo. I don't know why she didn't post like the whole.
I saw somewhere where she was sitting there. Okay, I guess it was that. So Google Polo Live, ne? And show people in the UK who went to the Polo and people in Nigeria who went to the Polo what they look like. And maybe that's what you guys need to do. Take a Nigerian, someone in England, and a South African. Huh? Influencer, celebrity, same nonsense.
No, that's about that to automated.
Why?
I'm not sure. When I was talking about it. So, I can't allow. Monday.
Where did
Yeah, this is what Blue was wearing.
So that dress without the tail? Yes.
I also like it without the tail.
I like that dress without the tail. She didn't need the tail. She's got the legs for it. She's got the body for it. All she needed was she didn't even need a heel. She needed a flat shoe with it. She would have looked dope.
What the fuck? Scrolling at this. I got Pornhub, right? And bitch, I was not fucking ready for that nigga.
Yo! Where's the birthday boy? Come on, Tony Petty DJ. DJ Clear's got a song in Venda. No, because it's where it happened. That's how the law works.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Everywhere. Around the world. Huh? No, you're not listening. You have to go investigate it where it happened. That's how it works. It's called that difficult way.
What?
Jurisdiction.
What are you guys talking about?
So she opened the case in Littleton because she lives in Pretoria, but the case has to be referred to
where it happened.
Yeah, that's the law.
Because that's where they have jurisdiction.
Yes. Thank you.
No,
okay, lawyer.
Everybody is on the face of it. What it appears to be before you investigate.
Okay, where's the birthday boy? Hurry up. We're closing the show.
Every week you take out cookies. Every week you take out cookies.
Yeah, okay, let's see. That is les joies là. Okay, the return of DJ Cleo is going to be online all the way until the end of the song. It's called Wait DJ. It's last Metro in the morning, 2 minutes to go before 9 o'clock. It's time for us to celebrate a birthday with a baby boy who is born today, a cheese boy, a Burundi boy. Get on the mic, my baby. Wait till last born, I'm jarting. Yeah, eh?
It is my baby, right?
Yeah,
I
my
baby.
baby.
A baby boy.
My baby. But
So possessive.
I am so possessive. This is my baby boy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
That's what I'm making.
Happy birthday, Justin. Happy birthday to you. Okay, no. That's the technical. That's not the right word. You know this technical guy. Kopan. You were born in Burundi.
Yes.
Okay, 23 years ago.
23 years ago.
When a Burundi boy, a
Yes.
baby boy,
Yes.
a cheese boy,
Yes.
the one who can do the pounds and cakes.
Of course.
Okay.
/ a man now.
Well,
Said he's a man now.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, but it's fine if you're a man now. So happy birthday to you. Africa is waiting for you. The rest of the continent is waiting for you. Go on and do great things with yourself. We're looking forward to the amazing things you're going to do. Yes,
Make
you
a
can
wish
Make a
first.
wish first.
Yes, you can wish for it. I know what you're thinking about.
Guys, hurry up. We need to do the news. There you have it. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday. So Zanele and I's birthdays are in December, so we are going away for our birthdays, and we never hear. It's news time, and Zanele's got the latest stories making headlines. We'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. God bless. Have a great Monday.
I have clips now. Ibumbene leshagalolunye ihora kanti izindaba nesifundela uZanele Ntombi yaBashabalala kwezona ezihamba phambili kuleli ihora ngqongqoshe wezempilo izweni Mkhize uthi-ke sebeme ngomumo ukubhekana ne-coronavirus umlaleli sawubona. Abantu bakuleli abazinze e-Wuhan eChina bazobuya kuleli ensukwini eziyishumi kuya-ke ezinsukwini eziyisikhombisa ukuya kweziyishumi kuzayo. Kulandela komyalelo kaMengameli wezwe Cyril Ramaphosa ukuthi-ke kulandwe izakhamuzi zakuleli ezikuleli yazo qale kulona i-coronavirus ezingu-151 zivumile ukubuya ngenkathi-ke eziyishumi-16 zona-ke zisalile. Ungqongqoshe wezempilo uZweli Mkhize uthi lezi zakhamuzi zizohlolwa uma ngabe zifika kuleli kanti angeke kuze kuvumele imindeni yazo ukuthi zibone zize zibe sesimeni-ke esikahle. UGubhela uthi-ke kunethimba elizobhekana nalabantu kanti-ke bayaxhumana-ke nezwe laseJapan kulandela-ke nokufunakala kwabasebenzi emkhunjini ababili benegciwane.
So can I play them from the normal?
Your thing was nothing's playing.
Oh, nothing plays then, eh?
That's what you told me. Nothing
Yeah.
plays. Yeah. Because of you are using.
Yes, you're right. Oh, I forgot. So
The other one, if there's another bit more on top of. But you have to stop this one.
This will last 5 minutes.
Stand by.
Umlisa kulendele kube vele phambi kwenkantolo eBishop Mavis namhlanje mayelana nokubulawa kowesifazane obekade esithwele noma-ke ekhulelwe eMthanhavel. uPetula Williams oneminyaka engu-30 ubudala obhekile wabulawa ngenyanga endlule esigamekweni okusonala ukuthi-ke sihlobene namaqembu obugebengu. Isigameko okusonala ukuthi-ke sithinta ngamaqembu amabili obugebengu ayizimbanga lokhu kusukela ngoDisemba nyakenge. Kwengezeke isibalo samaphoyisa uqaphane emphakathini ukulandela-ke lokho. Unobhala jikelele we-ANC umnumzane Ace Magashule uthi ayikho inkinga uma ngabe amalungu e-ANC esekwa umengameli wethu umnumzane uJacob Zuma. Magashule ukusho lokho kulandela inkulumo kanye nemibuzo emva kokubonakala kwamalungu e-ANC kanjalo-ke nezinye zeziphathimandla zemeseka-ke umsholozi emva kokuba inkantolo eMgungundlovu ikhiphe incwadi egunyaza ukuthi-ke akaboshwe kulandela ukungaveli kwakhe enkantolo mayelana necala elibhekane nalokhu kukhwabanisa nenkohlakalo. Ekhuluma-ke namalungu e-ANC e-Western Cape uMagashule uthe
supported there. What is the problem? It's an ANC position, it's not my position. And the individuals have been, and members of the ANC have been supporting Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma was there during the election campaign. What is the problem? There is nothing wrong. He is a member of the African National Congress, like many others who support him.
I guess fairness is magnet.
Stop playing.
Rand lingu-15.79 wasikaniswa nedola lasemelika lingu-20.19 kuponda waseBrithani lingu-17.45 ku-euro. Igolide lona lingu-$1,585.97 i-ounce platinum $864 bese kuthi uwoyela ongahluziwe ube ngo-$50.08 umphongolo. Uma sibheka amazinga namhlanje eGoli ngo-23 ePitoli 25 bese kuthi Sedibeng kube ngo-24. Mlaleli uma ngabe sengiziphetha ezaleli ihora-ke ngikukhumbuze kwizona ebengihamba ngazo phambili ungqongqoshe wezempilo uZweli Mkhize uthi-ke sebeme ngomumo ukubhekana negciwane i-corona. Ziyaqhuqeza leli ihora futhi maligama ngabe sengiyabuya nefindo.
Oh, sorry, Hazard. It's a mess here. But we try. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Uma kukhona okwenzeka la uhlala khona.
That's already 101.
Usithumele umlayezo nge-WhatsApp 07.
So, bra obsa ayo kamu. Bra obes.
Ops kima.
Jerry. Para Jerry ayo kamu.
That's social.
Yo no compro el que puse esta con normal y camush.
No, tú esto no. Why is that?
Plus, at least things are very secret.
Just fix it and make sure my talent
Yeah, but can
has
I
a
just read?
proper show tomorrow, please.
Chulu, come log off.
I would really appreciate that, Mr. Tech.
Wena.
Sorry.
I fix it. I'm
No, what I hate. No,
No, we're having the same problem tomorrow.
it's a penny.
What's your name, Morena? I think you must be
Ke ba Morena?
Morena the squire.